detailed text messages from what I heard too, and so she was supposedly knocked out.
She was bragging that she was bragging that she had sex with Enzo. That doesn't sound like rape to me.
No,
that right there just proves she was lying.
But yeah, even if Enzo does get cleared, I don't know. He may not be coming back. He caused a lot of trouble backstage before this incident even happened anyway.
Yeah, this was just one way.
There's a long line of things.
It was just the one
Enzo
way
did.
for, even if he's innocent, of saying you have a history of this and
you have a history of being a douche.
Yeah, so I mean, personally, I think that's completely right of the WWE to do it.
At this point, they're like saying, you know what, Enzo, you're a douche, you're an asshole, but at least you're not a rapist.
You gotta give him that much.
Yeah, at least you get that much. You're not a criminal. You're just an asshole, but you're not a criminal. And I think he's from Long Island, so like, him being an asshole is just kind of, that's normal for New York City. That's like average day in New York City. Fuck you, asshole. That's good morning in New York.
Actually, lick my balls, douchebag is good morning.
Oh, sorry. It's good that it's good that I learn this stuff before if I ever go to New York. That way I can just be like, oh, lick my balls, everybody, lick my balls.
Well, the truth of the matter is,
he's actually he's from New Jersey. My bad. He's from Hackensack, New Jersey.
That's even worse.
That's the truth of the matter is, if I ever make it to New York, I do want to meet up in
Hackensack, New Jersey. That's like being from Ron Jeremy's taint.
Dane and for like a drinks or something.
What day you're gonna come? I'll be busy that day.
Okay.
What if he moved there? You'd have to be busy permanently.
I was just kidding.
Eventually, there'll be a day. Where
and here I was going to treat him to a meal too if I ever made it to New York.
What? Yeah, I'll be doing my hair that day.
Wow, even for a free meal, he doesn't want you.
Well, personally, one of my goals in life is, if I ever get enough money, is to try and see a couple of NHL teams. One of the teams I want to go to the building is the Rangers, Madison Square.
One of Mark's goals is to bang 3 Russian hookers at the same time.
They got those there?
Yep.
No, those are all in Washington. Oh, my bad. Did I say that out loud?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Well, it looks like I'm not coming into the States in March now.
That's right, you're not.
I heard that this bearded loser, Mark Gledhill, made a bad joke about Russians. You don't make fun of my friends.
Russians are my friends.
You do not make fun of my friend Vladdy.
My friend Vlad.
He's an impaler.
Oh, Vladdy, I love you.
Vladimir Putin is an impaler? I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
I was just thinking of Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad Tepes.
My name is Vladimir Putin. We're going to execute a few more people, heads on pikes.
I must say, I find what the Republicans are doing incredibly distasteful. I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
It's pretty true. Oh, wait, you gotta shake a little bit and then collapse.
Hey, Hillary Clinton. Nice Adam's apple.
Thank you.
No, that's not Hillary Clinton. That's just...
Guys, I legit do not understand. I could have been the first woman president. What's going on here?
You have to be a woman to be the first woman president.
This just in, that's actually Bill and Drag.
What's the female version of a cuckold?
A cuckette?
Are you sure that's not the Rockettes' backup team, the Cuckettes?
It's a cunt hold.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's a cunt hold.
No, I don't think that's what place. That's
not
where you put your
how
cunt.
any of this works.
It's like a car hold.
Jesus is up there going, "My son, what are you doing?"
Female cuck. What do you call a female cuckold? A cuck queen.
Really?
That's apparently the name for it.
Well, okay.
Salon.com would not lie to me.
Salon.com lies a lot, but you know, if there's one thing
But
they know.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they know cuckolds. They employ a few of them. I think.
Why can't they be
And pedophiles.
Why can't they be bastions of true press like Breitbart?
Why can't they be bastions like Bastion Booger? Oh, dressed up in duct tape.
Today on Breitbart News, there's totally a sex ring on the planet Saturn. It's
Speaking
true.
of sex rings, I really want to put my sex rings all around Luna Vachon.
Did you know Salon hired a pedophile?
Jared Fogle works for Salon?
Shit.
Yeah.
Get him out of there.
Get him out of there.
I know Bill is a conservative, but I also know that he's intelligent enough not to get invested.
I get my news from as many sources as I can, both conservative and liberal and moderate. I shop around.
What do you guys think of the rocket that Elon Musk fired into the air today?
Waste of money.
Well, it's the future of the space program.
Waste of money.
Isn't that all
He
Elon
put a-
Musk does anyways? Waste money.
Yeah, that's all he does.
Well, I mean, he's worth billions. I mean,
If anybody can afford to waste $500,000, it'd be him.
That's probably
Well,
a drop in the bucket for him.
it's a reusable rocket.
Hey, Elon Musk, if you're listening, fork a couple 100,000 our way.
Well, what's interesting is that it has double the capacity of the space shuttle to be able to carry material up into space. Sorry, actually, it has triple because the space shuttle can only carry 24. I'm not sure how much weight it is, but 24 in this chart I'm seeing, while the Falcon Heavy can carry 64.
The Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
just
I looked him up on Wikipedia. I knew that name sounded familiar. He's behind PayPal.
yes.
Yeah.
That's why he's so effing rich.
But definitely fork a little bit of that money over my way. He's worth $20.9 billion. Yeah,
Yes.
he can afford to drop $500,000 on a rocket.
He can afford
That's
to
like
give us.
that's like me spending $1 on a candy bar.
He can afford to give us $500 million apiece.
No shit. Literally, and still have a net worth of over $15 billion.
Well, the funny thing is, he could donate that money to us as charity, write it off as a tax return, and get a majority of the $2 billion that
He
he
could
spent
donate it
on
during
us.
He could donate it during our marathon on President's Day. That would get us to our goal immediately. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, I'm gonna add Jace to the call first, though.
My birthday gift from my parents was $100 US towards my trip that I'm going to in March down to Washington State.
Oh.
So I don't have to spend as much money, my own money, to convert from Canadian to American for my trip now.
Cool.
Well, I mean, you have so much disposable income anyway.
I wish that was the case. Most of it's from saving.
One sec, guys. My audio's not coming in.
Waifu.
Hey, Jace, you're stupid.
Yeah.
It's raining Batman. Hallelujah, it's raining Batman. Do. Oh, Billy, I don't remember if I told you yesterday that I found a website that lets you get digital comics of like all kinds of them.
I don't read digital comics.
Well, I have to for my book I'm doing.
All right, I fixed the problem.
Hi.
Hey, Jace, you're stupid. Duh.
Oh,
Skype picked some sort of driver that I was like, why the hell is there no audio?
Oh, did you recently do driver update? Because that happens to me from time to time.
Well,
You did more than one major update, didn't you?
I've been going through a series of updates. In fact, like every time I restart my computer, it does another update. After swapping around 2 hard drives, first Skype was fucking up, then Windows was acting a little wonky. I'm like, okay, fresh install. Let's just, go from scratch. And it's running a lot faster now, although now I'm kind of wanting a solid state for my operating system drive, too.
Yeah. There's actually, that has an official
How
name.
does that sound?
What is that
How come
even?
that song isn't in, whatchamacallit there, Jackbox? That should totally be a sound effect in earwax.
The song is called The Big Laugh. It's by Jürgen Schlachter.
Yeah, it was
Dr.
used in
Bucker's
cartoon way back
powder.
when.
All right, let's see it. That's literally it. It was 30 seconds long.
You couldn't see it, but I was bopping along to that song.
Same here. I was doing like the old timey like finger move,
Like, whoa, 23 skidoo!
It's definitely not as funny as it was last night, but it's humorous. But it's not as funny as it was last night when it caught us off guard and me and Laugh just lost our shit.
I lost my shit. I was laughing so hard that I was having trouble breathing.
And I had to actually pause the game and put the controller down because I couldn't play.
I found out something today that I really didn't want to find out.
What did you find out that you didn't want to find out that you didn't want to find out, Billy?
That there's a Rugrats porn parody.
We talked about that the other day.
I've mentioned this a couple times. Yeah, Tugrats.
Yeah.
They're all adults. They clearly So it doesn't even make any sense.
We're grown-ups.
We're grown-ups, so we're not even Rugrats, so the name doesn't make any sense anyway. Why is this guy wearing diapers?
So
Obviously has a diaper.
In this scene, Angelica's choking on Tommy's pickle.
Oh, it was...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Technically, wouldn't that be... Never mind.
Gee, looks like Chucky's gonna have his fantasy with interracial sex with Susie after all.
Ooh.
It doesn't happen, unfortunately.
It does happen?
Doesn't.
Oh, it does.
What, did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
Why? If you don't want to watch it, why did you watch it anyway?
Because I'm a weirdo.
Well, I knew that.
Pure boredom.
Okay.
I guess I'll spank it.
Let me ask you this.
I didn't do that. I wasn't going that far.
Did Lil and Angelica make out with each other?
No.
But Lil and Phil did.
No.
Incest. No.
It was just a scene with Angelica and Chucky. That's it.
That's it? Wow.
That's it.
That's pretty tame for Wood Rocket.
It was like a 30-minute sex scene. That's it.
Meanwhile, the other ones are just playing cards. Like, yeah, what do you want to do today, Phil?
You got an 8? No, go fish.
The whole thing is Chucky goes into the bathroom and
he almost called him Cucky.
He goes to take his medication and he accidentally takes Tommy's dad's boner pills.
How does one accidentally take boner pills if you're a fucking grown man? Like, oh,
I don't either. But yeah, that's what happened. And then they
pee-pee get hard.
And then they play hide and seek, and
they play hide the salami.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to watch it. I mean, at least
I'm good. Thanks.
I'll pass.
At least the first 10 minutes.
I will watch not any of it. Thank you.
Happens.
I'm not gonna watch the first any minutes because I'm not hard up.
Yeah,
I'll go watch regular porn. Thank you. I'll go look at Gemma Suicide for a while.
Yeah, that's the midget.
Yes.
Yeah.
Midget the midget.
The short stack, as it were.
Short and stacked, yeah.
Well, this got awkward real quick. Real quiet. So, to combat the awkwardness, I will now read from the MVGLive TV Tropes page.
Yay!
I've done this before.
There have been some additions.
Oh.
Let's see here. Canon discontinuity. Anytime a live show doesn't go up on YouTube or the Meta website. Usually this is due to nobody saying much of anything, making the video kind of boring, but there have been a couple of unreposted videos due to technical issues. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Funny background event. During a playthrough of Binding of Isaac, some really loud water is heard running on Adam Snyder's end. When asked why, Adam replied that he had stepped in cat shit. Also under funny background event, during Mark Gledhill has a tendency to reply to his parents when they call him to him from upstairs. Also under funny background event, during the 2018 Super Mario World playthrough, Dane Forgione remarked that he knew Mike O'Reilly when he was 17 and I was negative 36. Mike noted that because of this, he used to yell really loud at his dad's balls. Cue Dane's father walking by at that exact moment, turning to Dane and mouthing, "What the fuck did he just say?" The call, of course, finds this incredibly hilarious.
I knew it.
Well, I mean, it was.
The hyena, Mike O'Reilly, Natch. If something really funny happens, he'll pause the game, drop his controller, and cackle loudly while doubled over. As I did last night. Official couple, played with. In the early playing of Drawful, Mike starts a running joke involving Michelle Light and Jeremy Garcia being a cute couple. Another running joke saw Michelle and Michael once be internet married, followed by an internet divorce resulting in Michelle getting half of the mental cast. Since Michelle has a boyfriend as of 2018, this running joke has been dropped. Seinfeldian conversation. Pretty much every episode ever. One of the focal points of the show is that the crew talks about pretty much everything except the gameplay, although they have been known to buckle down and actually comment on what's happening, should something weird or funny be taking place.
Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Tempting fate. During the second episode of Price is Right, the 2008 Wii game, Jace D Ace ends up getting his contestant's row bid right on the nose. The cast jokes that Jace's Jokerty luck was bleeding into this game, a reference to the metal cast. Jace indeed spins the Showcase Showdown wheel for a total of $1. Mike offhandedly comments, "Watch Jace win both showcases." He in fact just does just that not even 5 minutes later, coming within $40 of his estimate. Cue reactions from the call. Becomes a threat backfire for Dane Forgione, who said that if Jace won both showcases, he'd get naked on the next Skype call.
Thus he did.
That one I did.
I feel sleepy from my piece of ice cream cake I had.
What are you for?
Big OMG. The reaction elicited from Mike the first time he procured both Ludovico Technique and Brimstone together in Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Jace and Mike both did one when Jace won both showcases during a playing of the 2008 Wii Price is Right. And I'll read one I've read before just because it's funny. Big what? Mike did one while playing Sonic Adventure, a notoriously broken game. During the bumper cars segment, he bashes an enemy to destroy him and free up the car for use. Mike jumps into it, but somehow misses and falls through the floor. Cue the trope. Also counts as a precision F-strike because he actually yelled, "What the fuck?" at the top of his lungs.
That makes 2 games you've fallen through the floor of.
Yeah.
I believe they were both Sonic too.
Well, no, that would be 3 then, because then there's also Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah, no, only Shadows of the Empire and Sonic Adventure that happened, which is weird because they were both glitches.
Where do I go to add people on Switch?
So you click your face in the top corner, and then
It's
you go
not
down to
working.
add
I'm
friend.
clicking my face, but it's not working.
So you click your face. It really just sounds like a really pointed insult.
I don't
That's
want...
that. Well, I mean, like for me, I use my me avatar. So I mean, like that's the whole. That's why I said click your face. But
I still keep meaning to add you.
I will read one more entry from the TV tropes on MVGLive. Brick joke, just because I like this one too. During a November playing of Quiplash 2, Michelle Light says out loud she forgot how to spell a word. Dane jumps in and says it's C-A-T. A few prompts into the round, Michelle's answer she was trying to spell comes up. It's cat. Mike and Billy lose their shit.
Yeah, sorry.
That ended up being the funniest moment of the year for that year.
I about fell over.
I never got proper credit for that.
Well, I mean, yeah, you did. It's literally here that you jumped in and spelled cat for
No,
her.
but a lot of people were like, "Oh, Michelle, that was so funny. I started it." Hello.
You wanna
No.
Hello.
I'm just kidding, of course.
Stuck in my head now.
it's funny because like first time I heard that was way back on YTMND.
Oh, I'm gonna read
In fact,
another.
a lot of those.
I'll be right back.
incidents-
I'm gonna read the failed the spot check entry just because it actually applies to today's show. First of all, the entry for failed the spot check says often Mike will miss things in video games because as someone who's managing a video game, a stream, a Skype call, and constantly filling dead space, he will not pay very close attention. This will often lead to the rest of the call, usually Mark, looking up a walkthrough. Of course, Mike will immediately lampshade how stupid he was for missing obvious things. But there's another bullet to this entry. Literally the entire playthrough of Star Trek Voyager Elite Force inverts this. Mike, being a lifelong fan of first-person shooter games, actually demonstrates a depth knowledge of first-person shooter mechanics and puzzle solving to actually get through the entire time with very little help from anyone and no help from cheats. The little help he did receive was mostly just Mark and chat member Steven pointing out the little things that Mike missed that he immediately picked up on. Even more impressive, after dying once to the final boss on his second try, beats him and the game. Even more impressive, he'd never played the game before playing it on the show, so he made it through the entire time without help, cheats, or facts, and beat it in about 12 hours total. And that was that was literally a year ago. Almost to this day, it was a year ago. Yet we played the original. And I've actually been looking forward to getting my hands on a copy of this and seeing if it's any good. And apparently, actually, this one's better than the first one.
Well, the combat mechanics are better. The story, not quite as much. I mean, it's still hella enjoyable. I just like the first one a bit better on the storyline side of things, but the combat, what worked for the combat in one, they really improved and tinkered with it with the second game, and they even have it where you can have a romantic relationship with character in the game, and
I'll be right
like
back
that.
again, guys.
All right.
No problem.
Oh, ooh, ooh, ah.
So, playing Fire Emblem Warriors, I finally unlocked Camilla's scroll. And the characters have character-specific scrolls for their character-specific weapon. So, like, being one of the first characters you unlock, her weapon has I think it's only like a 40 attack or something like that. It has like the maximum number of slots a weapon can have, but like very low attack. I got the scroll, and now she's got a permanent 240 attack, and the attack doesn't decrease when you attach a modifier like Dragon Slayer or Wing Slayer, anything like that. Normally, when you add that to a weapon, it drops the power immediately. Nope, doesn't drop the power on it at all.
So, which one's Camilla again?
The incredibly busty purple-haired one from Fates.
From Fates, right.
I just completed a challenge level that had like a little dialogue between Cordelia from Awakening and Camilla from Fates, and I was just like, oh look, both waifus on screen at the same time.
I'm sending you the friend request on Switch. Okay, I guess you don't give a shit.
Oh no, I had it on airplane mode to try and save my Wi-Fi a bit. There we go. Friend request received. Friend request.
Yay! I'm a somebody now.
Oh,
it's Bowser. That's awesome. So I don't know why I kind of developed a thing for collecting Bowser-related stuff.
Oh my god, Jace is gonna collect me! Oh my god!
So you've been added to the friend collection. Well, I have 4 Bowser amiibo. Like, that's what I find like so ridiculous. I've got the Smash Brothers one, the Mario series one, the Wedding Bowser one, and sadly the Skylanders one.
You have Mario Odyssey. Could we theoretically play that together?
Well, my girlfriend's borrowing it right now, but they just added with a patch a 2-player-ish mode that's like a capture the balloon, like a hide-and-seek type thing, where one player like places balloons in places, and then the other player has to hunt them down.
No, I more meant co-op, not...
Yeah, there's no co-op, unfortunately, in it. Nintendo has yet to put out a Mario game with online co-op, unfortunately.
They'll do it eventually. It'll be a Mario Brothers. It'll be a Mario Brothers game.
I'm expecting it to be in the new Super Mario Brothers line. Yeah, the side-scrolling. Since they did the 4-player thing starting with the Wii.
There we go. I sent your friend request there.
Yep.
Jace.
And boom. Sweet. My friend list expands.
If you want, I can, if you want to be friends there, Dane, I can give you my code.
Okay.
I'll just write it down in the chat since I don't particularly want it to be aired on stream.
Don't want it being public knowledge.
Yeah, because then I'll have to block fools. I really only like being friends on systems with people I actually know.
I have a few people that I've friended that were from a few different places. Because if you go under Add Friend, you can search for users you've played with. And it'll show like people you've played with games online. You can also go under Friend Suggestions. And if you have it linked up to the Nintendo Network ID from the 3DS and Wii U, it'll actually show anybody that you've played a Nintendo game with. So, like, if you've linked up with anybody in Fire Emblem Heroes or Mario Run, it'll pop up. 3DS and Wii U people will pop up. So on my Wii U, I have the guy that does the artwork, Zen Monkey Studios. I have him friended on my Wii U somehow. Like, he had posted his friend code, and I just typed it in, and I was one of the lucky few people that he was able to add. And I was like, oh, cool, I could play with this guy that I don't even know who draws artwork for T-shirts and stuff. Turns out his studio is got the exclusive rights to make Rick and Morty T-shirts.
Oh, cool.
I
Yeah.
had this. I went and I was at Walmart today, and this old man started talking to me in the line. And then he goes, "Well, tell me about yourself." I said, "Well, I was born at an early age. I was the only child, so I had to play with myself."
He
That was
got up
like,
and walked away.
He did.
And I sent you a request, Mark.
Oh, cool.
That was like that time back when I worked at the sporting goods store, and I accidentally blurted out, I weightlift and do martial arts. I don't play with any balls." Which is funny because we sold hockey equipment too, so it's just like, well, we also have pucks and sticks, but the majority of the stuff is played with balls.
Football, baseball, soccer.
Do you have a Switch, Billy?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
I gotta
There
get
we go.
I gotta
You
get
guys
the
are
money to do it.
my you guys are my first two friends on my Switch.
When I do get one, I plan on getting one.
So try and hunt down a bundle. Like if you get the Splatoon bundle, you get the pink and green controllers, and now they sell the opposite side pink and green
Yeah.
controllers.
Now they're
so
not.
you can have 2 green and 2 pink.
Now they're not scarce to find. After this Christmas, now they're at
Nintendo's
Walmart
done
now.
a good job of actually restocking everything. That was the big issue. They were actually they couldn't get the components fast enough to build these things.
Now at this Christmas, they just pushed a ton of them out.
Well, they've now officially outsold the Wii U within less than a year. So basically, they've got the Wii thing going on now with the Switch. Everybody's in love with this, like, AAA playable system that you can take on the run.
I'm not taking it down to the States with me, though, when I go.
I'm very selective of where I bring it.
That
I
makes
would-
sense.
I would be. I wouldn't want to break it.
Yeah, I mean, you can
but
get
it
a
is kinda
case for
fun,
it,
like-
but I kind of just like leave it at home.
Okay.
Like the nice thing is with where the way my gaming place down here is set up, I just walked over to my Switch, popped it out of its thing where it sits to be charged to play on the TV, brought it over to the computer, and added you guys on the
Alright.
Switch.
Time to start.
Oh yeah.
So it
First of all,
is.
this needs to go.
Oh boy.
Here we go. MVGLive is brought to you by Epic Level Games, the home of retro classics and current generation games and systems, pen and paper RPGs, collectible card games, game nights, events, and more. Go to epiclvlgames.com/NVGLive and use the promo code MVGLive to get 5% off your first order of $50 or more. Epic Level Games, gaming on a whole new level. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MVG Live. And tonight, it's a show a year in the making. Last February, we played Star Trek Voyager Elite Force on the show, played it completely through and beat it. That was last February. That was a year ago. Well, 1 year later, we have returned to the series for its second entry, Star Trek Elite Force 2. Now, no Voyager this time, because Voyager was off the air at the time this show was made. In fact, I believe Enterprise was on the air at this time.
Yes.
But that show sucks, so we won't talk about it.
Well, to be fair, the first three and a half seasons sucked, and then halfway through season 3, it got good, and then season 4 was good
Yeah,
until the
because they were
series
told
finale.
they might be canceled. That's why.
Well, no. What happened is that the people who were the showrunners for the first 3 seasons left in season 4, and miraculously the show got better. And when they came back to do the series finale, got shit.
It was too late.
Well, that and they wrote that absolute hack job of a story.
Maybe
Yeah,
some
let's
trolls
not
have-
talk.
that happens a lot with a lot of shows. Like when, especially if they have a good showrunner and they leave, or they have bad showrunners and it's like, thank God they've been fired or let go or left of their own volition.
Oh, Chase, yeah. I mean, that's how I feel about American Gods at the moment.
You know, I mean, like, that's really frustrating. I'm going like, oh my God, I hope the show continues because I loved season 1.
Is it not working?
Uh-oh.
I mean, Neil Gaiman.
Oh no, you might have to get a no CD thing.
Oh shit.
Basically, I love how Neil Gaiman was just like,
man.
Oh, fuck it, I'll just do it myself. Which actually, I think is kind of cool because
So
he
it doesn't
also
think that you have the disc. That's annoying.
All right. We'll get back to the show.
I don't have the disc, so.
Well,
that's good night, everybody. Well, that sucks. I can't even play the game. I didn't even think about that.
You'll have.
I just like, oh, it booted to the main game screen. That's good enough for me. I'm a fucking stupid ass. Well, that's I just blew a whole night because I didn't think to check that.
Are you gonna check if there's other alternate downloads?
Nope, because this was the only one I could find. It took me a long time to find this one. So, that's bad because, yeah.
I can't believe there's no ISO for it out there.
That was the ISO. That's the problem.
Was there any CD? Was there any CD fake? The things that makes you think that the no CD, whatever they're called,
no
keys with it? No.
There was no way in the program of pointing it in the direction of.
Hold on a second. There's this patch. Hold on a sec. Let me see if there's this patch does anything.
Yeah, I'm looking it up just in case. You got it from the ISO Zone by any chance? Yeah, that's the first thing that comes up on Google.
That's the only thing I could find.
I'll look further just in case.
Well, all this shit is here. Hold on, there's a readme. Hold on a second.
Game PC ISO, it might be the same thing.
Nope. Okay, yeah, I do. The patch. I do have to do the patch. So I have to copy this now. Whoop, hold on. No, I don't want to do that. Refresh. Copy this. Put it in this
Copy
folder.
that.
Place file and destination. All right. Now. Let's see if.
Let's hope you copy the floppy.
I'm just gonna.
Excuse me?
Check it. Hey! Alright, it works.
It's a reference to an old meme. You know, don't copy that floppy.
Alright, excellent. Well, we are good. So I'm gonna flip us back over here and we're gonna continue like nothing ever happened.
You'll have to. You can edit.
No, I can't edit. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. You're literally on the Borg on the ship that's attacking you at the end of Voyager right now. That's your mission to start the game.
And hurtled into an unstable transwarp conduit, heading for the Alpha Quadrant. But the Borg Queen had other plans. A Borg Queen.
I am Locutus.
I am Locutus of Borg.
By the way, when we played Voyager Elite Force, the first game, the Alex Monroe character was female. You don't get that option here. You have to be male. So,
they did that because you have a relation. You can eventually either choose to have a relationship with one of your Hazard team members or an alien woman that you pick up that joins the Enterprise during the storyline.
Game saved.
Oh.
There's no subtitles yet. I gotta turn subtitles on at some point.
If you notice, the graphics are a hell of a lot better.
Yes, the graphics are much better, as a matter of fact.
There's too much anti-lepton interference. It just boosts the signal.
Jargon,
Well-
jargon.
Commander Tuvok.
I can tell that woman in the ship is Amy Schumer, which is not a good thing.
Hey, look, it's Tuvok Shakur.
It's not fat enough.
Oh, this is
Tuvok's
before.
not dead, apparently.
This is before she's famous, so. Alright.
It's amazing to think this game only came out a couple of years after the first one, and the graphics were so much
Yeah,
better.
that's so much better. It is a marked improvement over Elite Force 1. Whoa, whoa, uh-oh. Something's wrong with the transporter. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Two of them
Oh,
got lost in the
great.
buffer.
That guy. What am I gonna do?
I love how
with
they're
him
wearing
now?
scouters from DBZ.
Yeah.
I thought everybody did. I mean, I'm
yeah.
wearing mine right now.
I think their two of their team members just got got trapped in the buffer.
What a rough ride.
Oh, there we go.
Transporter shock. Status.
Oh,
The interference
I was thinking of that scene from the motion picture, the one in which they scream during the transporter.
Wow, strange that it doesn't capture the text box of a guy talking on the screen. And it makes the main action freeze whenever the little thing in the corner pops up. That's weird. It doesn't do that on the main game screen. Maybe I better capture window for this. Instead of doing a game capture. So remove this. Add window capture game.
I like the background that you did for it.
Yes, thank you. There we go. That should do it. Let's bring that down there so that there we go. Alright, now.
Looks better.
Yeah, you should be able to see everything now. Oh, God. Get out of my way.
Oh,
Did you put the subtitles on?
Yeah, you should be seeing them.
Keep me posted.
Okay.
Oh, let me
refresh me.
actually hold on. Let me make sure
Refresh
the
me.
actual subtitles.
Why aren't they paying attention to him?
Because they don't see him as a threat.
We're not a
right now.
threat. Yeah, we're not a threat right now. So until we are, they don't do anything. That's how it was in the main series too. There's no subtitle option. That sucks.
I thought the Borg were just unstoppable killing machines that hated everybody.
They got pussified during Voyager.
Pustified?
yeah.
Is it?
Well-
Is that a new?
It's not a new word. I heard.
Is that a
I
new
heard that
Disturbed
word
song?
before.
Yeah. Getting pussified.
It's like
Rah.
being stupefied.
Coming soon.
Yeah, that's what I was
Soon to
thinking.
Wendy's. Pussy fries.
Pussy fries.
See fries.
Starring Sean William Scott.
What? Get out of the
Because-
way! What the fuck, dude? You're just gonna walk through that? You're just gonna? Okay, yeah, okay. You're just gonna walk through that. That's fine. Fucking
What do
bored.
you think,
Just
enemy
walk wherever they
walking through
goddamn well please. I gotta figure out what I'm
There's-
supposed
I
to
thought-
do here.
I thought there was something you could shoot. I thought I saw an EPS conduit.
Did you? I didn't see that.
Further down the hallway, I thought there was a EPS conduit.
Is this it?
Maybe not.
No,
I don't
that's
think
not
so. Oh, sweet, some
Is
tea.
this it? Ah, this is it right
Yes.
here. Just get rid of that. Okay, now we're a threat apparently. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
You gotta watch out. They'll adapt.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
You can
God.
only use these weapons a couple times.
Yeah, I think you might be using the anti-Borg adaptation weapons right now.
Oh really? That's convenient.
What a fucking coinky dink.
Well, you don't really. It's an elevator. It's a lift.
Oh,
An
E is
elevator for-
apparently E is not used here. What the hell is used then?
You?
Why,
What about him?
why would they put the use button on the U key? Look how far U is away from the WASD buttons.
Hey, some games have done that.
Yeah, and they're called stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
Use is an X apparently.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, hold on a
That makes
second.
sense
I'm
to a
going
degree.
to rebind some of this shit because I'm not gonna. I don't need the turn left and turn right because seriously, like I'm using the mouse to do that. And then we'll put.
Leaning.
You're doing this old school mouse and keyboard.
Yes, and then I'm going to use E for use because I don't need. There we go. And for reload, I'm going to do R because that's how I remember it.
Duh.
Apparently, F and G are to lean. To lean. I don't know. I think we can probably just go B and C for that, and then leave turn left and right with none. That'll work. Look at Monroe dance. Did it. All right.
Monroe looks like he's trying to dance.
Do the Monroe shuffle.
Am I a threat to you?
They don't see you as a threat right now.
Okay, apparently not until I blow up one of their machines.
Hey,
Find one of.
listen, guys, I hope it's cool that I killed 3 of your fellow Borg upstairs.
I mean, you're fine with us killing your homies, right? Okay.
Hey,
good.
that's a nice looking tricorder.
It is.
Gonna modulate
Is it
this.
fine if I just kill all your people?
Is it fine if I kill all humans?
I always wanted to get a toy version of the tricorder.
I think.
Yeah, me too.
I think I got one of the Star Trek toys. I'm not sure if it's a tricorder.
You
that's
see,
the-
you're
yeah,
using the
that's the
iMod.
But the tricorder that was from the original series, I always thought those looked really cool.
Those do
Yeah.
look cool.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll see if I can find it. It's easy to find. Be back.
I guess I've got to shoot this.
Yeah, you have the iMod right now. That's
Goodbye.
why the Borg weren't adapting to you.
You have the.
Oh yeah, the iMod is the thing you get in the first game too, right near the beginning.
Well, the Borg don't show up in the rest of the game, so this is your only chance to really use the iMod.
Fun.
Well, you're in the Alpha Quadrant in the when it transitions to 2 years later.
No, stop
I
it.
can remember the very first episode when they introduced the Borg for the first time.
Season 2. One of the Q episodes.
And I think it was Picard opened up a drawer on their ship, and there was a baby Borg in there.
Baby Borgle pop. Baby Borgle pop.
Okay.
Baby Borg.
My mom's like, "There's a,"
Wait, no. Big bad baby Borgs.
and they literally put a thing on this baby's head,
Metallics.
and it was a real baby. My mom's like, "That's weird."
That does sound fucking unsettling.
It was.
Well, to be fair, a lot of people forget that TNG was first run syndication, so they could get away with a lot of stuff that they got away with stuff that
it was on Fox. I remember that.
Well, no, but it was first run syndication, so it could be on any network, whoever bought the syndication
Do
rights.
you guys
So
not remember the episode of TNG where Picard ate a baby?
No.
that was during the time when he thought that he was the old guy who played the flute, right?
Yeah.
The inner light.
Oh,
Yes.
I especially remember the crossover episode with Hellraiser, which is the weirdest book two-part of all.
Data, your suffering will be legend.
soul is mine.
All right, yes,
Oh,
I do
this
have
is
a
open now.
tricorder,
Oh,
but
wait.
it's from the Kelvin timeline one. This. But for $10 for
Oh.
Lifeline.
I gotta figure out how to crouch.
It should be C.
You would think. No, it's not. It's not even. It's not bound to anything. I'm gonna make it X since that's below my S button.
Just gonna
Now
make it
crouch.
It's Buddhist. Bound by nothing.
Yeah.
That's one of my jokes, Jace.
That just reminds me of Sayuki. You know, if you meet the Buddha, kill the Buddha. If you meet your father, kill your father. Free of everything, you are bound by nothing.
Well,
Live
that's
your life
also
just
one
as
of.
it is.
Jace, have you ever read the RPG cliche list?
I think I have.
Well, one of them is if you meet Buddha in the forest, kill it.
Oh, You mount my third mouse button was the use button as well. I can rebind that also to jump. I'm gonna rebind that to jump because space is a little awkward to hit.
Yes. Another rule is the higher the hair, the closer to God.
Yeah, that's a southern term right there.
Yeah.
Higher the hair, closer to God. You got to jack it to Jesus.
You have to jack it to Jesus.
Jack your hair up.
Oh.
Check your hair up.
I do.
Back my
I have a
picture.
feeling I have a feeling that
Jack
some
your
Southern
hair
Baptists,
up.
I have a feeling some Southern Baptists would literally jack it for Jesus.
Probably.
Southern Baptists,
Sad.
yeah, they're weird.
Man, when they said
I'm
come in
pretty
the
sure
name
Jack
of the
Your Hair
Lord,
Up was the Lost Prodigies.
when they said come in the name of
Yeah.
the Lord, I knew exactly what they meant.
It was Prodigy's lost song. Jack your hair up.
Hey, Dane, I was watching
Yeah.
the Halloween Havoc '89.
Wish I was back there, recalibrating
Uh-huh.
antimatter
Yeah, the other day, and it was the Thunderdome match at the end, and watching it, and they had the fireworks on the cage, and then part of the things that were on the cage caught on fire.
Whoa, that Borg just went head over
And-
heels. There's a
Oh
Borg.
no,
Uh-oh.
Chell!
And Muda just climbs the cage up to where the fire was and shoots his mist and puts
Oh,
the
not
fire out.
Chell.
must be jamming.
Well, only you and Great Muda can prevent forest fires.
The Borg is jamming your eye mod, Mike. You're gonna have to use a different weapon.
Ah, shit. But they'll adapt to
Yeah.
anything else.
And I said to myself, I'm like, and that's why they call him Great Muda.
I
That's
think I think once they'll stop jamming it after a while. They might have stopped jamming it now.
And that's where fat girls came from.
Kelsey to my I found a Borg relay node. Accessing their computer system.
I just posted a pic of my tricorder and the
Where'd you get it from?
Sweet.
from Newtown a few years ago. $10 for both. They
Well, that's
both
not
work good.
bad.
They just look like Australian butt plugs.
I think your eye mod's probably working again. Nope.
They're
Just
Kelvin
you know.
timeline one.
Yes, which isn't much, I know.
Well, that's... Can't get through there.
If there's two things that Mark knows, it's Canada and beef jerky.
He knows Star Trek as well. That's free.
Especially beef jerky.
Actually, I
especially
was
that.
I spent most of my birthday today. I think if you shoot the EPS manifold, you'll be able to get into the thing.
Which one is the EPS manifold?
The red thing.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's right here. Plasma
Oh, I
conduit. Derp.
think- Oh.
That's my
I-
stupid ass didn't look right above the...
I actually spent most of my morning and part of my afternoon playing Star Trek Online for my birthday.
It's nice to have no responsibilities.
Oh, he has
It's
responsibility.
good to have land.
Well, I mean, I decided to take the day off after doing research for my book I'm working on yesterday.
Me too for my book. Me too for my book.
Good to have land.
You love your book so
Huge
much, why don't you
tracts of
marry it?
Well, the nice thing is I've almost finished 1956 for my years of going from 55 to 70, so I have almost 2 years at the down of the 15 that I'm doing.
Well, can't go that way. I think that's probably where I came in anyway. So I have to go this way.
Shoot anything
Oh,
you see.
that way.
Hey, you're a little late on that, buddy. There's another
Yeah,
one
what
after
took you
I've
so
already
long?
killed it.
That would be like if you fell into a pit and then 30 seconds later the guy was like, "Hey, watch where you step."
I don't have anything left in my fucking... That sucks.
You'll have to switch to your hand phaser.
That blows. I'll beat him to death with my tricorder. That won't work.
Actually, one of those is a health and I think ammo terminal. The other one,
Yeah, energy terminal.
which is
terminal.
perfect. which is perfect for your
Hey, get out of here.
your other rifle that you run out should be able to recharge it, I think.
Well, I guess we will see. Yeah, it's back to full. I can just hold down the E button and refill it.
The mechanics of a lot of the game haven't changed from the first one, so if you remember most of how the first game worked with the charging stations or other things, so you'll be fine.
I figured. I'm just gonna get as much ammo as I can out of this.
That's convenient.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little yellow number that's lighting up in the lower right-hand corner.
Yeah, you're over 345 right now.
Yeah, I'm over 3,000.
Over 3,000!
Not as good as 9,000, but still a very respectable number.
There we go. 400, that's the max.
Yeah, and money is still the loneliest number.
Alright, cool. Alright. So, let me switch to my tricorder for this.
So, Jace, did you hear that one of the New England Patriots players' house was broken into and a bunch of his states were...
It was Gronk.
Yeah, it's Gronk.
Oh, no.
Huh. That sucks.
Yeah, a bunch of his states were broken into and stuff taken out of them. Apparently a lot of guns and other things.
That's total bullshit.
How did you know the only lift control panel's up there? Have you been down here before, you traitor?
Well, they knew he wasn't going to be home.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's already borged.
That's the thing. If I was an NFL football player, and I'm going to the Super Bowl, and people knew where I lived, just saying, you know what I mean? I would hire a security company to walk my grounds.
Well, he wasn't a gated. His place is gated, so it must have taken a concerted effort to be able to do it.
Hey, I hope they find his stuff.
I still would hire a security company. Just say, hey, I'm doing this. I'm going to pay you good. Watch my house. And I would get 6 guards to watch.
So now this is an actual optional thing. Chell can actually be fully assimilated here.
Huh.
I can't... Okay, there we go.
Or not Chell, Chang or Chen or whatever his name was.
I'm gonna have to phaser you. I'm phasering
Make a run
you.
for it.
I'm out of here.
Phasers to fun.
Set phasers to get fucked.
Sorry, Chang.
No,
he got saved. He beamed away. He got beamed away, so he's fine.
Uh-huh.
Well, I just went in a big ass circle, didn't I?
Fun.
I just went in a big ass circle. I just went in a big ass circle. How the fuck do I get out of here? No, get fucked.
Don't phase me, bro. Don't phase me.
Oh, that doesn't phase me at all.
That don't impress. Nothing impresses you, bitch.
God,
you're a rocket scientist, and that doesn't impress me. So years and years of having to do research to be able to launch stuff into space doesn't impress you?
I have to ask, if being a rocket scientist does not impress her much, what the fuck does?
That is.
Yeah, I know. That's why I hate that song. It's like she says all this like wonderful things people can be. That don't impress me. It's like, then f- you.
Well, I do remember that. Well, her album was like on the charts 2 years straight with several.
No, get out of here.
Oh,
I know, but that song is terrible.
So you invented the cure for AIDS? That don't impress me much.
Get me out of here quick before the Borg kill me.
Like, seriously, bitch? What do I have to do, huh? How
it's
do I
Ensign
get you to
Murphy
notice me,
who
senpai?
you can have the relationship.
It's like Jesus could walk on water right by her. They don't impress me much. It's like he's walking on water.
Don't impress that much. Not Brad Pitt.
I feel like it's like Jesus could feed the hungry, and she'd be like, "Oh, you're just making them fat. That doesn't really impress me."
He's like, you know what? You're going to hell. Goodbye.
He could turn water to wine. He could turn water to wine, and she would say, "That don't impress me much."
He looks at it and she goes, "This look."
Oh, that's just a parlor trick.
Okay, so you can turn water to wine. You just made it look like period blood.
That don't impress me much.
Then he heals a leopard. She's like, well,
Okay, that kind of does impress me.
He's still ugly.
Well, he's still permanently scarred and fucked up, and missing a limb.
He doesn't have missing limbs or lesions and boils, but he's still ugly.
Jesus is like, you know what? He opens a hole and drops her in.
Man, Jesus is one petty son of a bitch.
He pulls a phaser and vaporizes her.
Nah, he's
Jesus
just
don't give two shits.
Nah, he's just savage.
Randy Savage.
I knew someone.
Oh yeah! Jesus gonna make a miracle.
So you're WWE wrestler. That don't impress me much.
I would love to see Jesus come off the cross and just fucking do an elbow drop on the Roman soldiers.
That might happen in a movie.
Oh yeah, you ain't crucifying me today.
Mel Gibson is doing Passion of the Christ too, so who knows?
Well, yeah, Passion of the Christ 2 with Jim Caviezel, and all I can think of is Family Guy. It's turning it into a buddy cop film.
Well, what exactly are they going to do? The resurrection?
It would have to be the resurrection, and it would have to be Acts. You know, the Acts of the Apostles.
Just try and rescue her. Your bar's running down.
For which there's already a 3.5-hour movie of that. It literally takes the lines from the Bible itself, and
it's called The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down.
Whoa! There is no spoon.
There, you managed her.
I disabled the board.
I was just waiting for Bill to be like, "You son of a bitch."
No, I got a sense of humor.
I know, but I know you're a good Christian boy.
That probably impressed Shania Twain much.
I still gotta disable the force field.
Shania Twain, come on, what do I gotta do?
I mean, she basically says, well, if you can like move and dance, that impresses me. I'm like, that's what impresses her? Anybody can do that. That's not impressive.
You know what really grinds my gears? Shania Twain. Who the hell does she think she is, huh? What do I gotta do to impress you, huh? Like, what? Do I gotta whip it out in public? Does it have to be 12 inches long?
Peter, you are il terrible.
Hear what the Spaniards call El Terrible.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I once pooped on my mom.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I just ate a clown.
They made the women very busty in this game.
I see that.
Yeah.
That sells.
My name is Cleavage Brown.
She's one of your two love interests in the game.
Go with her.
Oh, I can see that. I can see why.
Go with her, unless there's an Asian.
No, there is an alien that has even bigger boobs, if I remember correctly.
Go with the alien. Is she attractive?
He
doesn't even care. Boobs.
I can't remember.
Boobs.
Beware, she has 2 nipples on each boob.
It's been a long time since I.
Can I not use my fucking tricorder? Oh, they've adapted to everything I got.
You know what? You know what? Here's the weird thing with us guys. If let's say like aliens walked this earth hypothetically.
There we go.
What I mean? And they lived with us, and they were just like any other, race of civilization on this planet. Probably one of us would have an alien girlfriend.
You might not be wrong.
And more than likely, it would be me.
You might be wrong.
Very fucking selfish of
I
it.
don't know. I mean,
You may be wrong, but you may be
if
right.
I didn't have Marissa, maybe. I don't know.
Be like, what's your girlfriend? Oh, she got 4 arms.
But damn, she does. She's got them dick sucking lips.
Mm-hmm. Bill, what
Huh.
about yours? She's got 2 nipples on each boob.
What?
Mike's like, I'm extremely uncomfortable right now.
I
There's
do
the
not
yes
understand
contour.
what's going on.
And when she gets excited,
That
they
will
get bigger.
disable them.
nipples?
Do,
The nipples? No, the boobs.
So she's quite sucky for this.
Yeah.
Damn you, succubus!
Except without taking the soul thing.
Damn,
I mean,
succubus, why you gotta be so hot, but you gotta take my damn soul?
I mean, like, succubus, alien girl, monster girl, whatever. Don't matter to me.
So you go after a centaur chick.
Oh, totally.
Just stand up on a stool, get behind the horse.
Well, where have you seen you?
And if you say so.
It looks like
Well-
back where that energy thing is, where the green force field is up above, there's a thing you can shoot.
But can we all agree?
Oh.
Don't go after the snake.
Well, Bill, you must have seen that one hentai with the centaur, right?
Yes.
Why does Bill sound like that? Yes.
I seen that.
I can't
That
get
is
the
the
bleach
sad
out
soul.
of my eyes after it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That don't impress me.
Don't look at that! Don't look at that!
Damn it, they've adapted!
No.
I've got no weapons left with which to kill them.
Don't do what Danny don't does.
Bill, that was so
Don't
dumb.
do
I
what
shit my
Buenos
I
Ding
know.
Dong Diddly Dias.
Buenos ding dong diddly dee.
You want some more?
Somebody call Senior Ding Dong?
ding.
Now, in Newfoundland, there is a town called Dildo.
In Austria, there's a town called fucking, but it's pronounced fucking.
Hey, go to
Oh, there we go.
I think there's a place called Fucking as well in Austria.
There's a place
Yeah,
called
that's what I
Bumfuck.
said, Austria.
So then you can
Oh.
just be like, oh, fucking Austria.
I'm
Oh
pretty
no,
sure
we
in
just
France-
did the incantations to summon Steven.
And I'm pretty
Hello,
sure
Steven.
there's a place in France called Pussy, but I have to
There
look
is.
it up again.
There
Well,
is.
Yeah.
You know something? That explains a lot.
That don't impress me much.
Shut up,
So,
Shania.
you've been to fucking Austria. That don't impress me much.
Ah, you're using the
I still like
Secondary
my
feature.
Connecticut.
Why are there so many Borg here? The game said there was only supposed to be a few Borg.
Well, that's because I think you put the game on hard mode, Don.
Oh no!
Are you playing on hard mode?
No. What am I doing with this thing?
It's phone home. I don't know.
ET phone home?
Oh, it's an energy terminal. I'm stupid. It's just here to refill my energy. There must be a health one nearby.
The Chimeraplex.
And would you know it? There it is.
Well, what do you know?
And a boop.
And a boop boop boop.
What a fook.
Boop! I want you to play Mutant League Hockey for my birthday.
It was so fun.
Thanks.
Tiffany.
Tiffany, I
You
completely...
forgot her name.
She has been on in a while. So.
Oh, I mean, she does keep bugging me about
What's up with the
visiting
Dutch
her in New
angles?
Hampshire.
Jace, I want you to visit me in New Hampshire for my birthday.
It's like I would if
I want you to play with my titties for my birthday.
I wasn't like fucking exhausted from work half the time.
If I wasn't fucking Austria.
You're not that far from New Hampshire, are you?
Actually, I'm like, well, where I live in Massachusetts is literally referred to as the South Coast, so I have to like traverse the entire south to north of Massachusetts to get to New Hampshire. Takes a little bit of time.
How much time?
I can't remember. It's been a while since I've gone up that way.
Do you want to know the situation that I have to be able to go to places?
God damn it!
You gotta take
well, you gotta go over a bridge, right?
Ferry.
No, I have
ferry?
to take a ferry that, depending on the route you take, is a
His
minimum
name
of
is Frank.
an hour 45 to 2 hours one way.
Hey, Mark. Mark, can I let you in on a little secret?
No.
I've told you guys before. Yes, I know.
No, not that. This is, well, not even that. It's first world problems.
Yay! iMod's
First
working
world
again.
problems.
Well, yes, in many ways, though. It makes things interesting, especially when you have to sit in the line for 3 hours, then have the ferry ride as well.
I'm going to Indiana coming up here in April.
Going to
Oh,
Erie.
nice.
I'm going to Shipshewana.
Well, it's kind of funny, really, from the trip, from what it says for Seattle, for the same amount of time that it takes for probably the waiting in the ferry line and then going through Vancouver, it's about the same time as it would take to get to Seattle from the Lower Mainland, or when I go down. That's how living on an island affects things. I mean, the island's absolutely beautiful.
Oh no, Johnny, no.
I need that.
No, Johnny, no.
I think I saw that.
Johnny, no.
Actually, the funny thing is that my city ranked in the top 10 in Canada for romantic locations.
No, it is a pretty
That's very cool.
island. I've seen pictures of your island. It's pretty.
You know, if you want a beautiful city, a romantic city, you got to go to Butte, Montana.
But
It's
Montana.
pronounced but, yeah.
No, there's all those people like, it's pronounced Butte, you trailer trash.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Excuse
That
me,
just
you
reminds
head.
me of
It's,
that just reminds me of that British show Keeping Up Appearances.
It's pronounced
It's
bouquet.
bouquet.
Yeah.
But it's Bucket, Miss Bucket. No, it's bouquet. Oh.
I'm from Penis, Alabama. It says penis. Now it's penis.
You know,
No, it's penny. It's French. The S is silent.
I used to love watching Are You Being Served?
Yes.
Oh, that was a
That's
pretty
a
good
good
show.
one.
She has to go home and look after her pussy.
Captain Peacock, are you free? Yes.
Captain Dildo.
I do know there's the Australian version, which is actually a spin-off of the British one. But I never seen it.
Are You Being Served is quite brilliant.
I was
Oh,
watching Lofty.
I got a tricorder.
I was watching Lofty Towers earlier today.
Faulty Towers, yeah.
Oh, I love that. Nobody mentioned
that's
the
a
war.
classic.
War? What war?
Yeah.
War, you're the
that's
one.
classic.
You're the one who started mentioning the war. No, you started it when you invaded Poland.
And then after that I watched Blackadder.
Which series?
My favorite
First-
episode
first
has to be
season.
the one where they're doing the
Wow.
fire drill. Fire! Fire!
That and then I watched Mrs. Brown's Boys, which is one of my favorite shows.
Would you like a cup of tea, son?
There's a lot of good British shows.
I loved Father Ted.
Oh God, Father, I love that show.
Great! Feck off!
Fucking anything that Rick Mile did basically as well.
Yeah. I
Has
find it
anybody-
funny.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Find it funny. If he talks
Has
to the other
anybody
priest.
seen the recent season of the recent series of Wet Dwarf by any chance?
No.
I haven't seen it.
Well, the last episode has the return of Holly and that captain who got killed on the first episode.
Huh.
No, I
Favorite-
haven't watched any of the new. I haven't really watched any of the new Red Dwarf. After his co-creator left, the show kind of was never the same. Though I did like the fact that they used Kennedy to kill Kennedy on the grassy knoll in one of the seasons.
It's
was
still funny.
that
to
was
me.
that was one of the coolest things they did.
I watch Red Dwarf quite often. I've watched the first season so far, and I'm on the second. I'm on the third.
Yeah, well, once they get out of Red Dwarf and
There
later
we go.
seasons, they do some pretty neat ass stuff. Bork, 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 bork.
Okay.
You know, I mentioned this before.
Okay,
but-
Swedish chef.
I mentioned this before, but I love watching Spitting Image.
Hmm.
But the problem
Not
is,
familiar with that one.
It's the puppet show.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
it-
right, right,
You
right.
know the Genesis Land of Confusion music video, right, Mark?
Ah, same puppets.
Yeah.
The
Or
problem
people who
is,
made the
though-
puppets.
The problem is, though, in order to get the humor of the show, you need to really know British politics humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Margaret Thatcher and all that.
Luckily, I do.
Margaret
for the
Thatcher
most
naked
part.
on a cold day.
Well, it's not even Margaret Thatcher, because like that's the extent of my knowledge. It's like all the other British politicians from that era. It's like I'm sure this is quite funny, even though I don't know who the hell half these fucking people are.
Yeah, Dane, I get the same feeling with Fast Forward back in when I rewatched it, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm not finding Paul Keaton and John Howard funny back right now.
I mean, if you were to take American politicians and do it same thing here, it would be hilarious because we would understand everything.
Well, they kind of sort of did an American version of Splitting Image, but it sucked.
Yeah, they had Freddy Krueger in one
I believe it was
episode.
called- I'm actually not even kidding about this. I believe it was called DC Follies.
Yes.
If you wanted to learn about the government, just watch the one about the bill from Schoolhouse Rock.
I'm just.
Or watch an episode of Yes Minister.
I'm
Another
sitting
British
here on
comedy show.
Capitol Hill.
No, not even. What about Yes Prime Minister?
Yeah,
Hill,
I think that's
that's
one I'm
rather
talking
accurate.
about.
Yeah, yes,
Andy.
Minister's quite good. There's a lot of really good jokes. Apparently, it was a favorite of Margaret Thatcher.
Well,
'Cause
there was two shows. It was Yes
Yeah,
Minister. and
yes,
Prime
Minister, and then he got and then he did some intrigue and became Prime Minister. Managed to managed to get things in a row to become Prime Minister.
I will vote
I think
for
one
Sir
of
Topham Hatt.
one of my favorite jokes about that show is he confuddled the his senior service the senior civil service guy because they didn't know how to approach the Prime Minister, because he was neither right wing nor left wing, and they had no clue they had no clue how to be able to actually talk to him.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you say you want a beer? Yeah.
Everybody
Well,
get the
what's-
fuck out of this room.
What's sad is that the guy who played the minister, for Jim, I can't remember his last name. He actually passed away quite young, not that long after Yes Minister ended,
Yeah.
or
And-
Yes Prime Minister, I should say.
And there's no chance for Father Ted Revival since the lead actor died too.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably of the more recent Britcoms, I love IT Crowd.
I was gonna mention that somehow.
Everybody seems to like that show.
Well, I mean, it's Richard Ayoade, I believe it's pronounced.
Yes, that's well. Go with that. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like he really makes the show, and
I just got 3 crackers delivered.
Damn
to
it,
me.
Chell! Why do you always step in front of me when I'm firing?
Let's watch.
Chell
Fat
wants to die,
Slags.
apparently.
No, fat slacks. Instead, black books.
No. I don't mean that movie Fat Slags. Let's go to the mall and look at a bunch of fat slags walking around.
Okay.
I do that for
Mall
fun.
Again.
or Walmart.
Both. It's Ohio.
A
Trust me,
mall
they're
with
there.
a mall with a Walmart in it.
Mall with a Walmart.
God damn
in
it, Chell! Stop stepping in front of me.
Not in Australia. Good.
There was one of those in Swansea, where I
Get your
live.
Borg boobs
But
out of
then
here.
Walmart built a brand new location, like outside of the mall, and demolished the one that was attached to it.
Yeah, I mentioned it just a second ago, but the other retcon I know is Black Books, and what's the other show? Dark Place.
Oh God, Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
Yes.
That was a good one too. I think it's funny because the guy who plays Garth Marenghi plays the other boss on IT Crowd. It seems to be a very tight knit group because like Richard Ayoade's in IT Crowd, Dark Place, and Mighty Boosh.
The Mighty Boosh.
Mighty douche.
Oh.
Mighty Boosh is still one of my all-time favorites.
So,
Yeah,
Mike, I have a
eels.
question for you.
What's your question?
What do you think of the game so far?
We're good.
My favorite song is Eels from that.
Eels up inside you.
Guess I'm
Find
not
a little
supposed to
entrance
be
where
here.
they can. Eels up inside you. Find a little entrance where they can.
Eels.
As I said, they really improved on the game really well. You even get to explore the Enterprise E at times during the this game.
I like
Enterprise
future
E. Is that
sailors.
during the second the Next Generation
First
movies?
Contact. No, yes, that's the Enterprise E is the one that they get in
Yeah,
First
after they
Contact.
destroy the Enterprise D in Generations.
Yes, after Deanna rams it
Oh, I already
into
had
the
the tricorder
planet.
out. All right. Yes, I know I need to use the tricorder. Fuck off.
Yeah, and one more.
You should
show.
never let Diana drive your ship because twice she's rammed it into things. First time in Generations, she rammed it into the planet, and the second time she rammed it into Shinzon's Scimitar Super Dreadnought.
I watched a few episodes of Mighty Boosh, and the only character I enjoyed was old Greg.
I'm old Greg.
Oh,
Got a
Greg.
mangina.
Road to Voyager.
Oh,
How's that dampening feel?
You ever drink Bailey's from a shoe?
Voyager is ready to depart. 3 to beam out.
hey,
has
all
any-
right. That level's
Has
done.
any of you seen Spaced?
No.
Yes.
Is that the,
sounds familiar.
is that the
I
one
think
with
I
Simon
have,
Pegg?
but-
That's the Simon Pegg
Pegg.
and Nick Frost
Yeah.
show.
Oh yeah.
And the director of Shaun of the Dead
Christ.
himself as well.
Sorry.
Road to Voyager.
It has very good cast. I
No,
mean,
Chell wasn't allowed to
Where's
beam
my
out.
team, Tuvok?
You mean Monroe?
Safe on Voyager.
Row, sorry.
We are having difficulty transporting you
The guy I'm playing as?
Tuvok.
Yes.
Descend your pattern.
It's Tuvok Shakur.
We're in
Tuvok Shakur.
Tuvok
Yes.
Shakur.
Thank you.
It is
Ashley Miller,
logical
for
that I bust a cap in your ass.
Tuvok, Tuborg. I don't know.
I mean, he did become a Borg in one episode.
Yeah.
I love California.
Didn't everybody become a Borg at one point?
No.
Another-
Yeah, there was an episode
Not
of Voyager later on where Janeway, B'Elanna
Ultra
Torres,
Borg.
and Tuvok all ended up becoming Borg at the same time.
No, I'm thinking of the Battlestar Galactica reboot where it was just like, you're a Cylon, you're secretly a Cylon.
Oh,
That's a
this
robot
must be
chicken shack,
Boss
yeah.
Borg.
It's the
I
Mega
am Seth
Borg.
Green
It's
and
the
I'm
big
a
bad
Cylon.
Beetleborg.
Hi, my name's Tom. I'm here to kill you. Do you like macrame?
Yeah, that
I
whole
like
Cylon
macrame.
thing was just like, yeah, they're all Cylons.
Do you have a toothbrush? Shrek's my favorite movie.
Too many orcs. Too many Borgs.
Oh, too many
far
orgs.
many.
Oh yeah, that'll work. Let me just shoot you with my fucking.
That's not logical. Go.
Zap.
I gotta get around to doing that script for a sketch. It was called Continuity. What is that? Where it was one of those Too Many Cooks style type sketches. But in this case, it's like an ordinary scene that every time the camera cuts to something else, something has completely changed, whether it's subtle or drastic. The continuity just doesn't exist from shot to shot. It's like, there's a mug in that shot. Now the mug's not in that shot. Now a car's in the shot. Now that actor's black instead of white.
Kind of like Top Team Epic.
I need health quick.
I still need to see that.
It's on
I thought
Crunchyroll.
you needed candy.
Yeah, no. Let's not forget. In the early days of The Simpsons, Smithers was black.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Barney was blonde.
I was gonna say he had most of a health bar. There's no way he's dead yet.
Cutscene before he
Do
changes
you like
attack pattern.
Christmas? I like tinsel.
With whom are you speaking with?
The guy's talking to Monroe.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Sheesh.
He's like, I like cheese. Do you like cheese?
Yeah, sure.
I like
You-
cereal.
Do you have time to talk about Church
like
of Jesus
that.
Christ of Latter-day Saints?
No, I'm actually in kind of a hurry. But
Excuse me to that question. Slam!
Da 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 da.
Let
Let the boys be boys. Slam.
I just want to make a Link costume again and walk around with one of the Hyrule Historia style books and just go to people at a convention.
I need
and
health
go,
again.
Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior, the goddess Hylia?
do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Borg Jesus?
I am Jesus of Borg.
Jesus.
I am Jesus of Borg.
Another
I was
cutscene.
crucified for. I was crucified.
You
for
got more heavily
robots.
damaged.
Would you, I would like to talk to you about a man who died for your sins, Callisto.
Whoa! Why did that happen? He was right in front of me.
Sin
he go?
Cara died for your sins.
Where'd he go?
Not Sin Cara. Callisto.
Sin Cara means no face.
Honestly, I still think they missed out on a opportunity for something awesome by just dubbing over Sin Cara. If you're not gonna speak English, and you can't see the person's face, just dub over him, Power Ranger style.
Don't do that stupid thing that they did with La Parka when they made him have that stupid dubbed voice.
I mean, I feel like Sin Cara was designed with that superhero style motif.
Yeah, until the original one hurt his finger. He's like, no mas, no mas.
Well, I mean,
Pardon me. I just
constantly
need
hurt
energy.
himself.
I'll just stand here
Aside
where
from
the
that
Borg,
one time,
where the Borg drone can't
Del
hit me.
Rio aside from that one time, Del Rio just blatantly injured him on purpose.
Well, they didn't get along. They hate each other.
I was gonna say
It was a beef going back to Mexico.
Well, I'll be damned. I'm in Mexico.
And I heard when Del Rio went back to Mexico, Mystico showed up with a bunch of his friends with guns. They were going to kill him. Oh yeah, they were going to kill him.
Listen,
He weaseled his way out of it.
Wrong town.
God, how many fucking times are you gonna change your attack pattern?
there are two countries where you do not want to fuck around with politics and wrestling, and that's Mexico and Puerto Rico.
Uh-huh. like what's his face? He ain't gonna be able to go back to Mexico because he ripped that mask off at the NXT.
Andrade.
Oh God,
Andrade.
no! He walked out with that mask and ripped it off. They're gonna be like,
What's her face? Rosemary, who blatantly injured that other woman.
No, Rosemary's the one that was blatantly injured
Yeah.
by Sexy Star.
Yeah, Sexy
Sexy Star's never gonna get another booking in
No.
Mexico or anywhere.
Stop
for that.
fucking transporting behind me, you fucking puss.
because it's
Lick me to my
she
face.
broke the
And he's
fraternity rule.
Teabag.
He's dead, Jim.
Assimilation is futile.
Voyager 2 Monroe. The interference is gone.
Did he just say resistance is futile?
He said
Yes, he
assimilation.
did.
He said assimilation
My-
is futile.
My goodness.
What a non-twist.
Ooh, what the twist?
With the twist of my
Rosalie.
dick.
What
Goes
the
to leave.
tweez?
Do
Ooh,
you
your
like
accuracy
cheese?
was only 30%.
Yeah, well, I mean, nobody said I was a good shot. I went to Stormtrooper Academy. What do you want?
Actually, speaking of Stormtrooper, they miss every shot, yet Obi-Wan says when they come back to the ruined Lars farm, only Imperial Stormtroopers are so precise.
That's if they're hitting the walls or the sides
they
of
were.
things.
You know,
It wasn't an
Luke
animate
literally
object.
sees, like,
listen,
no,
Jace,
because
you
you
don't
see the
understand.
torch. You see the torched skeletons of
Hello,
you know,
Akira
Owen and
class.
Naru.
Hello, Excelsior class. Hello.
Gee, Mark, do you
Galaxy
watch Star
class?
Trek?
Mark,
Hello, no
Mark,
class.
realize they can't.
Hello,
You realize
Ophil.
they can't say hello back.
Hello,
think-
Mrs. Hello, Mrs. LaFon's third grade science class.
Oh my God! They mentioned this, Mrs. LaFons.
And we're just seeing the end of Voyager.
So
Is Voyager dying?
Somebody's firing
getting
their
back to
laser.
Jace's
The
point.
Death Star.
Getting
the-
back to Jace's point.
The Borg's Death Star is imploding.
There,
Oh, there's the USS Enterprise over there.
There was an earth-shattering kaboom!
the Imperial Stormtroopers
What?
are only.
Oh.
Nope, never mind. I'm not doing the joke now.
What the fuck is with this guy's eyebrows?
Oh, that's
Oh
what's
my
his face.
He's
That's
that guy from Fooly Cooley.
that's Booger Ball's two-toe.
He's an admiral, so he follows the rule of being an asshole. Star Trek.
Somebody get these caterpillars off my face.
So I just think of that guy from Fooly Cooley. Those eyebrows. What about eyebrows?
Boner, 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 boner.
I still don't get why they're making a sequel to that.
To what?
It was
Fully
Fooly
Cooley.
Cooley.
What is it called? More Fully Cooley?
It's just called Fooly Cooley 2, Fooly Cooley 3.
Fully Cooley Tooly.
Like, where do you go with it? Like, that was a perfectly, convenient, like,
Short
wrapped up
OVA.
story. Yeah. And what I like this is just cashing in on nostalgia, and I mean, I hope to God, because Toonami co-produced season 2 of the Big O, and that was a clusterfuck. So I'm really hoping that Fooly Cooley still has like the charm of the original and isn't just a nostalgia fest.
I hope it is too. I enjoyed Fully Cooley.
I mean, it was brilliantly translated. There were some great little like pop culture nods and stuff, especially the father.
That chick for a while was my waifu in that
Haruko.
The one on the motorcycle.
Yeah, Haruko.
Yeah.
It was a Vespa scooter. Me and my friend, my cousin used to make this joke about from it when she doesn't have her bass guitar in one scene. She smashes a ukulele and just goes, "Ukulele no good."
Yeah,
Why does she sound like Stewie? You could.
No, she literally does this like she just does this weird squeaky voice. She looks at it smashed and she's just like, "Ukulele no good."
Gives this weird face. If you were to watch the show, it's just weird.
No, I mean, like, I love the father because, like, at one point he's just wearing a towel and he's doing the Lupin, like, grabby hands. He's like, Haruko-san, this is my weapon, it's all for you! And he jumps at her like Lupin. Or, I love the random, like, rants.
Why don't you follow the woman?
Why don't I follow the woman?
Oh, you can't.
It's a Domino-esque sort of thing. It's like calling it a Gundam when it's really just giant robot anime. Speaking of Gundam, I heard the movie Ready Player One couldn't get the rights to Ultraman.
Oh.
So I think they replaced the Ultraman reference with Gundam instead. Because you can clearly see a Gundam in the trailer.
Boy, I wish there were subtitles for this.
It just
Whoa!
sucks.
Monroe just, like, in an instant, just flipped around there.
Twitch, as he turns around.
Okay, you were turned around that direction a second ago. You didn't see Tuvok coming. What the hell's wrong with you?
Congratulations.
Nobody likes Tuvok, so that's expected.
He's got selective vision.
Wait a minute, he didn't spawn until 10 feet ago. What's going on?
Bananas.
Yeah, Billy, like this one segment in the book where he's recounting a mission he went on a Japanese server with these two Japanese players, Daito and Shoto, and it's on the planet Tokusatsu, and they have to play out all 39 episodes of the original Ultraman, and at the end they get a special rare item that lets you turn into Ultraman for 3 minutes.
Ooh.
That movie sounds like it could be bad.
Well, it's Steven Spielberg for one, and I mean, like, I'm listening to the book, and the book is told from a narrative point of view, and there's a lot of descriptive stuff going on, a lot of rambling that doesn't really work in an audio book.
Oh, there we
he
go.
talks about
I got subtitles on now.
So, I mean, other than that, it's been a really good story. I've been enjoying it. It's pretty much a cross between Willy Wonka, Dot Hack, and Hunger Games.
Willy Wanker? Wait, what?
Dot Hack.
Well, will he or won't he?
Well, I mean, it's basically like your whole online game type storyline, but instead of being trapped in the game, they spend as much time in the game as possible because the real world sucks. It's pretty much gone to hell, a la what they did to the world in WALL-E.
Basically, it's the evil version of that Black Mirror episode called San Junio. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever that means. No.
Turbo Lift. Uber Nostrum.
No Jabba, no Waka, no Waka.
Hell am I supposed to go here?
That was one of the classic You Don't Know Jack fake commercials at the end of one of the rounds. You'd hear fake commercials for random crap, and one of them was just this thing called Uber Nostrum. It was like, Uber Nostrum made me feel more like a man. Uber Nostrum made me feel more like a woman. Uber Nostrum. Pretty sure that joke came out well before Power Thirst, too.
I like that the in-game characters are making references to the fact that Voyager actually returned, since that did in fact happen in the series finale.
Yep. This one, there's a time jump of 2 years after this is done.
Headmaster's office.
Wonder why she's called the Headmaster. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Blowjobs.
Oh, he's funny because he's sexual.
Thank you, Flawed.
Flawed, thank you very much. We get it.
I have your teaching assignment. You'll be instructing the cadets in small unit tactics.
Small unit tactics?
I just realized that there's
all the people
in
with
the word
small dicks. Excuse me, she wasn't done talking yet, you rude piece of shit.
Was she not?
I don't know.
I'm sure you'll be an asset.
That's totally just a random like shower/high thought that there's innuendo in the word innuendo.
My mind is blown. My mind is blown, sir.
Starfleet's answered our petition.
Ground level.
To Major Tom.
Ground level to Major Tom.
You heard me.
Are you daft?
He's Daft Punk.
One more time. I gotta masturbate. Oh yeah, all right.
Just
On your
just
own time,
reminded
please.
me, the vocalist for One More Time passed away a few years ago.
Thanks for that buzz.
Starfleet Command.
I saw that and I was like, let me play this one more time. You know, for
Oh,
old
I'm gonna
time's sake.
smack you.
Well, that was the status I had on Facebook when I posted that. The one more time in memory of Romanthony.
Until the Borg pay a little visit, or the Romulans, or
I love that I have the full-length anime by Leiji Matsumoto of Daft Punk's Discovery album.
It's by Lazy Yamamoto.
I would say I won't,
let you throw away your career for me, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you could call him Lazy Yamamoto, considering the fact that he's got this bizarre multiverse of the same characters, but in different settings. Like the characters of Captain
2 years
Harlock.
later, wow, what a jump.
Oh shit, it's a time skip. Wait, what is this?
Whoa!
Naruto or Bleach?
Not
I
Worf.
think.
No, it's not
Oh.
Worf.
Just
I
looks
believe.
like Worf.
What? Oh, I thought your head was on backwards for a minute. The fuck was going on? Is that a trait that is that a Klingon? Is that a Klingon trait? I don't.
And the wolf's head looks like a fatty.
I believe his name is Korban, as it said in the text there. Of course, nobody's paying attention to the text.
It was a little.
You
blurry
Romulan
at that
bastards,
point. It was
get
real
out of
fast.
here. Die. No, you can die, and you can die.
We need all the death sounds need to be Roblox. Oof, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Either that or
Open the fucking door. How do I open that fucking
the Street Fighter
door?
thing. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I can't
my
open
favorite
that
part of
fucking door.
doing voiceover for a game is doing the sound effects. So many voice actors hate doing sound effects, and I'm like, oh come on, like getting to yell at a microphone for like several hours, and get paid for it just to go, like that's the easiest job ever. And they're like, oh, it hurts your vocal cords. I'm like,
It's worth
you
it.
don't. Yeah, it's like you don't have to go that overboard to make these noises. It's actually pretty easy because it's a noise that you'd make ordinarily. Like you pick up something heavy, you go, ugh! You know, you stub your toe, ah! You know, it's natural. So why are you complaining that you're getting paid to make these noises?
Stop complaining, you bastards.
Huh? That almost looks like a face.
Your face looks like a face. Wait.
Well,
I don't know. It was some sort of
showed him.
weird. It was some sort of weird effect that was going on with like that wall. I don't know if it was lighting or that guy just turned into the Human Torch.
Oh, he did.
I'll take that. Boop. Boop. And a boop. Is there a help terminal around here? Because I need it.
Ba-ba-da-boopy.
Scusi?
Che cosa?
Mendoza. Okay.
Somebody touching my spaghetti.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
Oh, I need my tricorder.
It's kind of funny actually
see.
that the studio that did that essentially they were the ones behind Mighty Mouse actually.
Hmm.
And solving these puzzles reminds me a lot of the Johnny Quest game that came out way back when.
Oh!
How many shots is it going to take to kill you?
A lot.
Okay, well, he's dead. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure you're dead. Goodbye.
Oh, he dead.
Get out of the way! Is that another Klingon trait, constantly being underfoot?
Fun fact about the Switch. There was a system update a few months ago that actually activated the data ports on the dock. So as a result, if you have any kind of wired controller or controller adapter, you can use it on the Switch. If you have any kind of wired headset, you can use it on the Switch.
And it fits in your pocket.
And it fits in your penis.
It's a pocket switch.
You son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, like, I've got a wired Xbox
Whoa!
controller to watch.
What were you doing to
PlayStation.
Korban back here, Romulan?
So it's like, well, if I ever wanted to do that.
Fucking Korban was just sitting back there, and then Romulan just went down on him.
Excuse me?
Yeah, so they were sitting by the same box, and the Romulan went doot.
Well, I mean, come on. You gotta get a little strange once in a while.
That's
Super
pretty strange.
freaky.
I don't recall the Klingons and Romulans getting along well enough for some strange.
There was an entire episode of TNG evolving around Klingon POWs from the Romulan-Klingon War and how some of them got together and had children.
They got together. I understand.
They got together with each other, and there was half Klingon, half Romulans.
They got together with the boy band Together.
Ooh, is that a Batleth?
Yes, it is a Batleth.
A Batleth.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Oh, his
I'm gonna
name
kill
is,
a motherfucker.
Corbin.
I'm gonna
I
kill
thought
some
they were saying
motherfuckers.
Korriban, which is a planet in Star Wars.
Hey,
He was wrong, biatch.
you ever notice how
Get ready to
Romulans-
Batleth your bot death.
you ever notice how Romulans and Klingons, I mean Romulans look like Klingons and Vulcans mixed?
You ever notice how well Romulans died with a Batleth?
Well, Romulans are just actually Vulcans who chose to reject the Sarek's teaching and left the chip planet. Good morning, Steven.
I am actually aware of that. Hi, Steven. Monroe. Oh, it was a holodeck simulation. I knew that. Yeah, that's okay. Just walk right in front of me.
Just a dream.
An elaborate computer-made dream. That's the
What if you
Voyager.
die?
It's even the Voyager holodeck.
Oh shit!
What if you
It's a
die
lot
in
better
holodeck
than
back
it's a
from
lot
Rio?
better than the Enterprise holodeck.
Oh shit! We're in perfect dark. There's a holodeck.
You did good, not Worf.
I'm gonna call you Worf Jr.
Ah, Jean-Luc.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise.
Yes, I was just talking to the ensign. I was just talking to the Admiral Hill about his bushy fucking eyebrows.
You know what the cool thing is about Patrick Stewart? He does not mind talking about Star Wars. I mean
Listen.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
I wasn't even in fucking Star Wars, you idiot.
That Star
Although if
Show.
it was in
Oh.
Star Wars, that would be amazing.
Ensign Monroe, I was just brooming the place with the Admiral's eyebrows. I flipped this motherfucker
what we
upside
haven't
down.
Realized is that the
And
Admiral
Patrick
is
Stewart's just that guy's just about to shut him down.
Why do you have Groucho mustaches on your face?
What we don't realize is that the Admiral is the descendant of Martin Scorsese.
You have more hair above your eyes than you do on your head.
Every second of my life.
I'll talk to your commanding officer. Perhaps I can.
Did I
It's
ever
not
say?
Picard. Of course, he's going to pull the strings.
Of
to
course,
get you to
Picard's
come-
gonna pull strings. He was a part of one of the greatest Federation teams of all time. They're the first team to ever come in contact with the Borg and live. Picard's the first man to ever be assimilated and be unassimilated back.
Of course, he's going to pull the strings to get him to
He's
come
got a
on the
lot of pull in
Enterprise.
Starfleet, believe me. After that, after his time on Enterprise D, he's got a lot of pull. He was
And the
given
E,
that.
too.
It's got a big wobbly ball.
Meanwhile, Riker was given some Enterprise D to everybody, to
There's
everyone
the
that ever came
Sovereign
around.
Glass.
There's the Enterprise E.
Well, speaking of Star Trek, the audiobook of Ready Player One is narrated by Will Wheaton.
Will
He's
Wheaton?
actually a pretty good voice actor for things like that.
Yeah,
He's
and I
actually
think it's
quite-
funny. He's even
quite good in he's quite good in what is it? Welcome to Night Vale.
Welcome aboard the Enterprise.
Whoa.
Oh,
Welcome
he's
aboard
in
the
Welcome
Enterprise.
to Night Vale book or the podcast?
Oh
The
wow!
podcast. The podcast.
Look, guys, two
I'm
Star Trek shows
listening
are
to
coming
the book
together
right
here.
now.
Two Star
Oh,
Trek
the
shows are
first
coming
book or
together
the
here.
second one?
We got
The first one.
We got Next Generation and Voyager in the same room right now.
Yes.
And then later on, Voyager crossed over with Deep Space Nine.
And I'd like to add a junior member from my crew.
Plus Worf. So I mean,
We call
you
him a
actually
junior
had,
member. We call
There's
him
no
a
one-
junior
Well, no, I
member.
mean, Worf had an appearance on Deep Space Nine.
We call him
He
a
was there
junior
for multiple
member.
seasons.
Does nobody like
Yeah.
listening to me or something? Am I muted?
No, we hear
We
you.
hear you.
They call him a junior member even though he's got a gigantic penis. That joke would have worked 5 minutes ago when Picard actually said junior member. Everybody just talked over me. Now you know how Dane Forgione feels.
No, you don't.
What race is this guy?
You don't even know the half of it.
He looks. I
Satan.
think he might actually be the a Kitanian, the cat people.
Kenya
We're
Thompson.
we're just gonna call him Mr. Mew Mew.
There's the new. There's the new tricorder.
It's a shame that the toy companies that made Star Trek toys. Yeah, the company that was in charge of Star Trek's toys did a really meh job with most of them.
I mean, Playmates.
I have forgotten how to holster my
Yeah.
tricorder. I have to figure it out.
Now, are you talking about the older ones or the new ones?
It's equals.
Get
out
I want to say older ones, because back when I worked at that vintage toy store, we had a shit ton of them. They never sold. We had like a few in our store and then a ton in the warehouse.
That's
I have a phaser right here in my room from back then. It's
That's a door that won't open.
pretty good.
The phaser was
door that
all
won't
right, but I mean, like the figures and the ship and everything were kind of.
I have a Worf somewhere in my room.
Mark just threw up and he just wants to point it out.
I have a doll of
Whoa.
what's her face.
This is the armory. Okay.
The telepath.
Troy. The one who doesn't know how to
Yeah.
drive and has crashed the ship into multiple things.
Yes, her.
It's true, Jay. She drove it into the Viridian 3 in Generations and then drove it into Shinran's Dreadnought and...
Ah, Jace. Piece of shit.
That must be where. Oh god, I'm blanking on the character's name. Then again, they're only in one Star Wars movie, so.
The honor's ours.
Ah, shit. Well, anyway, yeah, it must be where that one Star Wars character learned how to drive.
I'm trying to drive here.
I'm trying to drive. All right, I got a. What's this?
It's the medical lab.
What's in here? Who's that? What is that?
They, of course, couldn't get everybody to actually appear on the show.
Well, I
so
mean,
not...
obviously. Dr. Stevenson.
I'm loving the.
I bet they all have names. Let me. Kritar. Namkoots Cirque.
Well, he is Andorian. They have weird names. You need to do the holodeck exercise.
I don't need to do shit, Mark. You don't tell me what to do.
It's not me that's telling you what to do. It's the game.
You know, Mark, it might be your birthday, but that doesn't make you the president of fucking Albania.
Actually, it technically does. They have a law where each day for the person's birthday, they're the president of Albania.
Intal.
I think you're bullshitting me.
I want to be the president of Albonia.
1 second.
Is that the one from
Dilbert?
Dilbert?
Top down, thank you. There we go.
Listen, Jace Dogberg beat you to that by a couple of years.
Yeah, I know.
I don't actually really read the strip anymore. After a while, it kind of stopped being funny for me.
You're going around in circles, Intal.
So are you.
Well, that's the weird thing
True.
about the.
It also feels like Scott Adams has kind of lost his fucking mind, but that's.
I was gonna say Scott Adams went crazy a long while ago.
Oh, that's the thing with most syndicated comics.
Hazard operation.
I mean, if you want to get Jim Davis doesn't even apparently draw Garfield anymore.
Nope.
He just has pre-done drawings that he copies and pastes into each strip.
You gotta do it every day.
I love how he also made a couple Garfield minus Garfield strips for the book. Clearly not getting
Hey, wait a minute.
the joke behind Garfield minus Garfield.
This is time's advanced.
It's Namkoots Cirque. How did he get down here before I did?
And why did
You were supposed when you did the training exercise, time would have advanced.
What is the joke behind
But I didn't do
Garfield minus
But I didn't do the training exercise, so he just
Basically,
teleported.
it's supposed to be a sort of nihilist take on Garfield.
Whoa, hello.
In which, like, John is actually crazy, and he's imagining Garfield the entire time. So basically, removing Garfield from any strip where John talks to Garfield or Garfield does something to him makes him look utterly insane and
how did
pathetic.
Jim Davis not get the joke?
Basically, he just didn't get the... Because the thing is that Garfield minus Garfield is very... it's dark. They pick strips that make it seem, for example, like... Make one strip that makes it look like he's suicidal almost. So they take it entirely out of context. That's really what it does is removing Garfield makes him look insane and thus out of context. Jim Davis wrote them just in John's crazy because Garfield isn't really there. He's talking to nothing. Ha ha ha.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh look, the lasagna has been eaten. Ha ha ha, Garfield.
Ha ha ha.
Garfield's just a figment of John's imagination, and Odie's too.
So another good Garfield spoof is Lasagna Cat.
It's a shared mass hallucination by those two.
Lasagna Cat is freaking beautiful because there are a series of YouTube videos that reenact actual Garfield strips and then end with some sort of weird music video.
Decade Armory.
Now that since I got your attention about Garfield, I might as well just ask this very important question. For those of you out there who are fans of the early days of the strip, what the fuck happened to Lyman?
You mean Otis, the dog's original owner? That's an excellent
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
He just wrote him out of the script and decided to make it where Odie was.
I sincerely believe that he is a sex slave in John Arbuckle's basement.
Liz, when he married Liz was certainly going to be in for an interesting find.
She goes down to the basement to get paper towels. She's
That's
like,
right. He did marry Liz.
"Who the fuck are you?"
Ooh, it's like a shotgun.
Yep.
Dig it.
There's new weapons. There's new weapons in the game. So.
Wait, who the hell are you shooting?
Oh, people.
Things on the holodeck, whatever the hell they are.
Whoa. Oh, I thought she wasn't wearing a shirt for a second. It's like, wait a minute.
What are you naked people doing
Why am I shooting a topless woman?
And why am I not on top
I should
of
only
this
be shooting her with my love juice.
H2.
That's scary.
H2. It's called H2O.
I was gonna say that was a short simulation.
Short for Hentai Doom.
Did you hear the way he said that? Not bad.
Right away, Captain Picard.
No.
Let's Captain
Earl
Picard
Grey
all the
tea.
way to the Captain
Hot.
Picard bridge. Picard.
Listen,
Picard.
damn it, Smith.
Oh, Stan, have a seat. Did you know I'm fucking your daughter?
What?
Also, I'm pretty sure I'm addicted to cocaine, Smith.
What?
Yes, I get it from your son's principal.
That
What?
man is fucking insane.
Anson Monroe, I need you to report to my balls for a tongue washing.
Shut up, Wesley.
Wesley's not here to do it.
Continue working the shaft.
Listen, my left ball is slightly dirtier than the right ball, so give it love.
Welcome to the bridge,
Make it so.
Be here, sir. How long do you think it will take to train your team?
It's kind of sad that most of my memories of Star Trek are what was it, DJO. It's Day Job Orchestra's videos where they dubbed over Star Trek.
The Federation Starship Dallas are dick holsters on that ship.
So they actually they were the original bad lip reading. It's, happy in Paraguay.
Take Ensign Franklin with you.
Expert on apple juice for $5.
Team ready for transport as soon as we reach the Dallas.
Aye, sir.
And Lieutenant,
Yes, sir.
I rely on your team's readiness.
We won't let you down, sir.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to do 17 more episodes of American Dad.
I really enjoyed the show that he did on Star's Blunt Talk.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I think it got cancelled.
After 2 seasons, it actually was the
It's an
first
Excelsior
Seth
class.
Yeah, it's Dallas.
first Seth MacFarlane show to make it past 1 season being live action. Orville's now the second one.
Oh, it appears
Didn't he do the one with Seth Green called Dads?
it appears the gravity's malfunctioning on the ship.
He
Yeah.
did that one with Seth Green. He did another one with Rob Corddry.
Maybe Patrick Stewart
I did just
will
say
show
that,
up in that
Monroe.
video, Phil. I don't know.
Look at this strange hole. I've said that to many women. No, I'm just kidding.
Look at this strange hole!
Look at this strange hole.
Every time I do it makes me poop.
My, what a carnivorously large vagina you have.
A cavernous one, as a matter of fact.
It's cavernous.
Hello.
Hello.
Hola.
It's from a place called Vertigo.
the one song where we realized that Bono couldn't count.
1, 2, 3, 14.
Franklin, where are the gravity controls?
I'll send the location to your.
And all he knew was how to say yeah.
And this is a
Yeah,
classic.
yeah,
I can't
yeah,
believe it's,
I can't disengage the lock.
it's been ages since this video originally came out.
Whoa! Oh, yeah, that's right. No gravity. Oh my god, I can jump forever. Nope. No gravity. That'll happen. Okay.
This video is almost 10 years old.
You mean this
What video?
video?
It's the one that I posted into the chat.
This video is almost 10 years old. Nuclear vessels.
They have a
Oh, there's
soundboard.
just a dead body up there.
Yeah, what's it doing there? I'm gonna jump on this dead body.
Yeah, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? Oh, I'm being paged. I'll be right back.
What a cock-a-doodie hit.
Oh my god. Somebody made sound effects that you could put into a soundboard, like the instant buttons of clips from this freaking YouTube video. Happy in Paraguay. Horny fish. I smell like a hologram.
You should watch the bad NFL clip readings. Those are funny.
In wrestling.
Oh,
I think that's a precursor to that. Yeah.
well, yeah. This one came out like back in 2009, like well before bad lip reading was even a thing. We make apple juice and fax it to each other. So there were some great ones like kill Jordy.
Whoa, shit.
How about we have some super fried eggs? I like haiku. I think Mike needs to pull it up just for the hell of it, because this is just it's
for
a
the
classic. It is relevant, after all.
Does pertain to what we're playing.
Yeah. The instant sounds, is that on a website or is that an app?
It's the button.
I think it's a. I think the instant button is an app.
So it would be great to
make
add those sound effects.
Somebody ought to make a soundboard with us.
So that would be pretty good. I love how they have this new USB touchpad thing that you can customize for doing shit on Twitch. So it kind of just reminds me of like the cliche thing with DJs having sound effects and stuff queued up that they can hit a button for. Weenie and the butt.
Weenie and the butt.
Mornings.
Monday, Tuesday, happy days.
just
and the butt.
I got Cordelia up to level 82 now. She's inching ever closer to that level cap of 110.
And what's this in?
In Fire Emblem Warriors.
Uh,
It's been quite interesting to mess around with it. Like, she just got S rank with weapons, so now she can use the Hero Lance, which was added with a patch. So the strongest weapon prior to that, a 5-star A-level weapon, would be 240. This is a no-star S-rank weapon, and it's 480.
well, I can tell you that this time next week I'll be playing Dynasty Warriors 9.
I still would like to play that out of curiosity. Like, if I had a PS4 and could still afford GameFly, I'd rent it just for shits and giggles and be like, okay, let's see how it is.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You got to play Happy in Paraguay. It's a classic. It's relevant.
Happy and you are gay. What?
I don't
Alright.
think so.
Happy in Paraguay.
Happy. Speaking
Let's
of
make
which,
apple juice and fax it to each other.
I watched this show that's already been finished called Happy. Don't know if any of you seen that.
I've heard of it, actually.
Well, it's Detective Stapler with Patrick Oswald as a imaginary unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
show is-
This is gonna be.
That show is pretty hilarious, and I can't believe it's getting the second season since I read the comic book. That's basically a 4-issue miniseries.
Ah, shit! I short-circuited it.
You might want to twist the T first.
That's what I said to my ex. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that was something that happened.
Better get my sea rifle back out. Whee!
Zero gravity-ish. Oh, wow. Okay. E-Day.
No. He's just relaxing. Look.
He did.
Wait a
Put it-
second. They can't kill him. He's not wearing a red shirt.
Jace, they replaced that in the
Yeah, red.
TNG.
I was gonna say
The,
red shirts are
they-
command now.
The red shirts are command now, so the yellow shirts are actually the security in the other ones. So they were far more likely to die in TNG era.
You just
Yeah.
got an answer for everything, don't you?
I watched a lot of Star Trek.
That's kind of like with me rewatching the Star Wars movies God knows how many times. Tomorrow on my day off in the middle of the week, I'm probably going to see Last Jedi again.
Is it good for you or bad? Just the one.
I liked it.
Oh,
that's
good.
That's because I follow all of the extended canon. So I mean, I understand like the core concepts that they're touching upon, like Luke's self-imposed exile was something that other
Spoiler
Jedis
alert.
Well,
Not
I mean,
really
it's
spoiler alert.
not really spoiler because I mean, like that's the entire premise is that star map that leads you to where
Fair
he's
enough.
hiding.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
There's another dead body.
The only spoiler alert I could say is Adam Driver topless, which is a funny joke nowadays.
Oh yeah. Because he's
Stars
extremely broad and just the pants, how high up they came on him.
Yeah, it's been
I mean,
swallowed,
he's just 10 years older than he actually is because his pants are hiked up as that.
My body doesn't have any collision detection.
That's what happens when you hang around old people all the time.
Or the cast of girls, since that's where Adam Driver was from.
Wait here. I want to see where this Jeffries
Yeah.
leads.
I'll say, let me in the Jeffries tube for God's sakes.
That's what she said.
Oh.
So, random news that just hit out of nowhere today. The showrunners for Game of Thrones are going to be making a not even settled upon number of movies. Like they just said anthology series of movies for Star Wars. And these will have nothing to do with the Skywalker saga or Rian Johnson's trilogy.
Yeah, I'm not in favor of that since I don't watch Game of Thrones or
I just got news literally minutes ago that one of the conventions I was going to got canceled.
Oh my.
With literally about a month to go to it. Month before.
Oof.
Oh.
Not enough attendees, or did the venue cancel on them?
It was a few issues, so they decided they didn't feel they could do a fantastic convention, so they decided to cancel and refund everybody.
Yeah, well, this is not really all related, but in a couple of weeks, I got on a single day, I got 3 events I have to attend to. One of which was sort of a comic convention, more like a record and comic fair. And then I have to attend to Faraday to see a friend of mine busking. And then I got to attend to an art exhibition that's hosted by Team Ferguson.
Wow.
Yeah. Presumably hosted by Team Ferguson. It's his art and that. Plus, Ashley Miller knows who he is, so Dark Ebony All-Stars and all. So I'm going to attend to 3 events in a single day, and I don't know how I'm going to keep up with that.
You're going to have to Fred Flintstone it and just go between all 3 of them.
Yeah, that's like I had to plan to wake up way early in the morning to go to the first event, which opens 10. Then the Team Ferguson thing is at 4 in the afternoon, so in between those, I'm probably going to be a short time at Faraday, but we'll come back to it after the...
Well, that's stupid. I died.
That's pretty much like what the press people have to deal with during E3, going from conference to conference on Monday.
Yeah. Plus, the Wicked and Comics Fair is going to have a bunch of old comics and old music, so... Who knows? There might be something kick-ass. I mean, I'm still looking for the first issue of Deadpool.
I got that one.
Yeah, well, the 1997 one?
Yeah, I have, yes. I actually have his first appearance.
I think I have a reprint of his first appearance, but the 1997 issue, I do have it, but it's in bad condition, so I'm thinking of getting a replacement.
I bought it years and years ago before he was extremely popular.
Yeah, me too. I bought it back in 97. My favorite is I also bought issue 10 and 11, which I got a replacement copy for because 10 and 11 is basically one of my favorite comic stories ever. It's Deadpool going back in time and pretend to be Spider-Man thing. Yeah.
Wait here.
Oh, there was that episode of the Spider-Man show on Disney where Spider-Man met Deadpool, and it pretty much turned into an episode of Teen Titans Go with all the fourth wall breaking and silly imagination shit going on.
Chase, the comic book story is better because back when Deadpool travels back in time and pretends to be Spider-Man, the art quality became Steve Ditko's Spider-Man era. Or was it John Romita Jr.?
Ditko, he started first.
Yeah, it's around that time. And it's like adding Forrest Gump into JFK theater kind of thing. Yeah. Plus, that's the funny jokes there. Like I said, one of my favorite stories.
Yeah.
My favorite Forrest Gump story is him being responsible for Watergate.
Ah.
How funny that I'm talking about Deadpool and I only briefly mentioned Forrest Gump. Very briefly.
That did it. The gravity is back on. Can you open the shuttle door
My-
from out there?
My favorite Forrest Gump story is the Gump fiction on Mad TV. First episode.
I see.
Yeah.
My favorite Forrest Gump story is the Weird Al song.
Oh, yeah, that one, yeah. He's gone. He's gone.
My favorite one is where his wife died because she was a slut and she got AIDS.
Yeah.
I'm being paged.
yeah,
I'll be right back again.
For those that didn't read the novel, that's how she got it.
You know, they always say that that kid's an AIDS kid. It's like, no, he's not. She got it after she had him. Because
In the
that's,
movie, that kid was played by Haley Joel Osment.
well, think about
And
this. That was Forrest's kid. She didn't have AIDS then when she had him. She got it after.
Gump fiction.
Yeah. Classic Mad TV sketch. First episode.
So back when it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, back when Michael McDonald was still around. And, yeah. And who else was in it? Will Sasso.
William Sadler.
Wait,
Bond.
you want to see Mad TV?
No.
I thought he was in Roswell.
Oh God, what the hell is her name? She's on Family Guy's Lois.
Alex
yeah.
Borstein.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Fun fact:
And,
Alex Borstein was Queen Machina in Power Rangers Zeo.
Yes, I know that.
Was she? Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Bryan Cranston played two monsters in the original series.
I was
He
about
did?
to mention that.
It's Lizinator, and I forget the second one.
Oh, that's cool.
That's why they cast him as Zordon. It was a little tongue-in-cheek reference to the original series. Plus, Bryan
cool.
Cranston is known for having a shaved head after Breaking Bad.
Yes. He was also the best part of the 2014 Godzilla movie until they killed him. And it made you follow his stupid son.
Oh, good. You said Godzilla. Because if you say Total Recall, I will hang up this call right now.
Total Recall.
Yeah. Like, he's not even the best part of the movie. There's no best parts in the movie. Yeah. I'd rather stick with the Arnie one, because at least Arnie makes sense. In a weird way.
So does your mom.
My mom saw Total Recall with me, that remake, and she even hated it, I think.
So does your mom.
Enough of your mom jokes, Billy.
So you know who else hated it? My mom.
Sideshow Bob?
Strong man. Muscle man.
Muscle man.
Yeah.
I love that on regular show they crimped like the Mighty Boosh.
Yeah.
Muscle man used to be so obscene, but now you're living out your dream. Just don't become a drama queen. Modeling, we are modeling.
That show.
I can't wait for J.G. Quintel's new show on TBS, actually. It's basically like an adult version of regular show, except with humans.
So, human show.
And instead of being single, he's married and has a kid. But like him and his wife act totally like Mordecai and Rigby.
Oh, that's gonna be a funny thing, I guess.
There's a teaser for it. Let me see.
Send it to me on Facebook,
Okay.
because I can watch it at my own leisure. I like to do
Because
that.
he's a Larry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get TBS, but I'll probably watch it on like Kiss Cartoon or some shit.
I got TBS. I mean, I gotta
He
go get
has
myself
he has
checked.
the Tiberius network.
I gotta go get myself checked. I have TBS.
Oh, well, Billy, I'm afraid we have bad news. You're not going to make it.
No.
Yeah, the only way to save it is if you fart on air. Congratulations, you're cured.
I can't believe it's not.
Butter.
Cat food. No, I swerved you there.
Butter cat food.
Smelly cat, smelly cat.
And now Mark is singing that Phoebe song.
Grumpy
Cats.
cat.
I'm a kitty cat. And a meow 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 and a meow meow meow. Cats. I'm a kitty cat. And a meow 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 and a meow meow meow.
And I look like a cat.
You're a Catman Crothers.
I'm a cat man.
Boopity 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 boop boop. He's a cat man.
You see
Meow meow
comic
meow
books.
meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
My God. That was loud.
It was the Athakwa fart.
Okay. He's a
So-
Frenchman.
So the name of the show is Close Enough, and it's the first Cartoon Network studios produced show to not air on Cartoon Network.
Close enough.
Doobie doo doo wah wah doo wah doo wah wah woo.
And it's Chapman.
He's a Frenchman.
Wee.
Well, that
Mom,
was
that's silly.
predictable. What the hell? And it's going to be even more predictable because of, I mean, what we want. Well, what they're going to book, obviously, for WrestleMania. So,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in triple threat at Fastlane.
I see.
That's a predictable match to book, and it's got a predictable outcome.
Alright, I'll be back in a second. Oh, wait.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting.
What is it?
I can't figure out where to go now.
I see.
It's quick.
Ah,
Somebody
shit.
Quick, somebody find a walkthrough. Help this man. If you don't, you're a communist.
I'll be a communist then.
Yoshi's a communist.
Yoshi
Yes?
ought to think of himself. I always thought he was a polygamist.
Oh, I think it was the what was that? I think Yoshi Story, or Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, where the game over screen basically sounded like the Russian national anthem.
Lost.
I figured it out.
What's interesting is the current Russian national anthem is actually exactly the same as the Soviet national anthem. They just now call it the Russian national anthem.
Let's catch a tune.
Do 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 do.
Well, if you were a wrestling fan in the 80s, you heard it all the time. From Nikolai Volkov.
Okay.
I made Captain Kirk in the video game.
What video game's that?
2K18.
I see.
There we go.
He's gonna be wrestling. You know, his costume's slightly altered, but it's supposed to be a wrestling outfit, so.
Restore power and engineering. Okay.
Probably a
Whoa.
smart thing to do.
Don't go that way.
Hey.
I think you'll die it if you go that way.
I've got life signs. Check the tricorder.
Oh, another dead body.
The whips are headed this way. They're getting closer. They're almost here. They're going away. Hey, sound disappointed. An alien attack is an alien attack that hides when you see it coming.
A good job I think I did on this. This looks pretty darn good.
That guy looks very dead.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just assume his gender?
So did you just assume my gender? I'm transmission. I
Oh.
identify as a 64 Ford Mustang.
I'm a helicopter. You go to an anime convention and people don't give a crap and they'll say that.
Did
They
you
don't.
guys hear about the Spoonies news?
No.
What's the news?
No.
He's transitioning.
Transitioning. Really?
Mm-hmm.
So that means April's a lesbian?
That's apparently what he said on his Twitter account.
Shh, you sure it's not a freaking joke?
Yeah.
You
I
gotta remember-
hope
Might be.
not.
Oh, he
I'll
didn't do
look
a
it
joke
up
like
just in
that.
case.
I hope not, considering he says that he had gender identity issues for years, and it's why it's been affecting him on his Twitter account.
Oh yeah, let's go and deal with that by chopping off your penis.
Nah,
Chopped
you
it
know,
off.
yeah, you don't do that, really.
All right.
Billy doesn't know how sex changes work.
Okay, slitting it, tucking it in. Yeah, but still.
Maybe that, but it's a bit more complicated than
Where the
that.
fuck do I go?
I'll look it up just in case. The Spoony Twitter thing, I mean. He pinned it, so let's see. Yeah, he read too many about it, so it doesn't seem like a joke. He has gender dysphoria. He's she, I don't know. Spinny says Kip Noah is his name still, so. And oh yeah, that was from an old episode. Okay, getting back to the game.
Why are you guys standing in the flames? Get out of there. Fucking idiots.
Because there's
So Noah
goddamn
they're
shooties.
yellow shirts.
A bunch of morons.
He's also apparently doing a movie. His movie's going to be about him transitioning, apparently.
I forgot Spinny was doing a movie. Like, he said back when his Patreon page was up.
It still is up.
Yeah, like back when it started, I mean.
And apparently his account's being suspended again.
Not on my end. It's still open on my end.
Oh.
So it might be just a Twitter thing.
Huh. Well,
Lost in space.
Oh, I see. Well. I am stumped.
Do you have to run through the fire to get somewhere?
I certainly hope not. Yeah, nope, that didn't work.
Mission failed.
Give me a second. I want to do something here.
Holy shit. My friend sent me a video of a tweet where somebody is ordering something at Taco Bell and watching two women beat the shit out of each other in the parking lot.
Sounds like a story
of a fire
that...
truck. So now, like, the guys from the fire truck are trying to split them apart. Okay, it's this crazy with the audio off. Now I'm wondering what it's like with the audio on, because the caption said, "This shit deserves an Oscar." The 4 firefighters are just staring at the 2 women. Love the diverse casting here. Hollywood, take notes.
Life support systems at 50% efficiency.
Whoa! Well, let's see where else I can go. Do 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 do.
And somewhere else.
Well, there is extra places over here I can go, but I guess I got to figure out how to extinguish this fire first.
Did you remember to turn the overlay off?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Are you?
I'm trying to figure out what to do. So apparently there is shit past these flames, but I don't know how to get past the flames without dying. I mean, there must be a way, right? There's also stuff behind this door as well. I'm gonna go out into space for a while. See ya. Boop 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 boop. Whoops.
I've got life signs. Check your tricorder. Look at all those blips. What are they? The blips are headed this way. They're getting closer. They're almost here. Hey, you sound disappointed. The only thing worse than an alien
I posted a
attack is an
walkthrough
alien
in
attack
the
that you see it coming.
Skype thing. Though it looks like you may have figured out what you needed to do.
Not really.
Is this 1B?
Yes.
Have 4 creatures dropped down on you yet?
No.
Oh, then you need to trigger that.
How do I trigger that?
It says Dallas level 1B. Go out into the main corridor. There's a map ahead of you that gives you the basic layout of the deck. An explosion to your right blocks your path, so go left. Mystery sighting number 3. Go through the door into the lounge, and then the aliens momentarily converge on you, but they run.
Okay, that happened.
One of them damages the door leading out of the lounge, so take it down with your phaser and move back into the corridor. Go left and
oh, there is a hole in it. I just saw that. I'm stupid. Never mind. I am moron!
We've reached main engineering. Locked. We have to find a way in. These Jeffries tubes lead to an observation lounge near engineering.
I think you climb
Stay here.
down.
Yes, down.
Alright, I'm gonna head off for the night.
Weenie.
I know.
Weenie
So-
weenie fettuccine.
So head on out to Weenie Hut Jr.
Yep.
That's Billy, Weenie Hut Jr. Because he has a junior-sized weenie.
Not what the women have been saying, but yeah, I'll see you guys later. Alright.
Oh, the women say it's even smaller?
Bye.
Bye.
So, are you tough enough for the salty splatoon? You know, I'm tough enough for the salty Splatoon, but although I kind of suck at it.
Lots of dead people about.
Oh my god.
And you've met the aliens that have fucked up the shit.
Gah gah. Gah 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 gah.
We are your friends.
Blips again. Moving in fast.
We're
trapped.
I have to find a copy of Mars Attacks to watch it.
Ack. There we go. There's something. Main powered.
I would say that's the last good Tim Burton movie, but I do remember Sleepy Hollow and
Son of a bitch.
What was that? Big Fish was okay, so
You need to switch the connection out on 2 of them.
Ah, damn it. Okay, let's try that.
There we go. Did that work?
No, apparently not. Ah, son of a bitch. There we go, I did it.
Thanks. What the hell are those things? I have no idea.
Their attack seems savage and instinctual, as if they are non-sentient species.
Sentient enough to hold their attack until we were cornered. Monroe to Enterprise.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
We've engaged hostile aliens, sir. Unknown life forms.
Team status.
Unknown life
The
forms.
Dallas?
We've restored partial power.
Proceed to the bridge. Find Captain Galloway.
He's probably dead, though, John Luke. Everybody else on this ship has been dead. Find Captain Galloway and restrain yourselves from playing with his fiddly bits.
Well, there is one person who's not dead on here.
That's right.
Your girlfriend.
Dick fuck McBoogery. I don't know her name. Oh, don't shoot it. That doesn't help.
No, it doesn't.
Ah, ball sacks.
You weren't paying attention to the leads further out.
I don't know what you're talking about. I did it. Look, see, I did it.
Turbo lift power restored.
Turbo lifts are operational again.
I totally did it myself.
Well, this game won't be going on the TV tropes page.
Hey, it's not my fault that there was a dev skip button there. I guess I'll just go on the turbo lift by myself. Oh wait, never mind. There's everybody.
We're on the bridge deck.
We're on the bridge deck.
Class ships well. I'll show you the way to the bridge.
You showed me the way to the bridge. No!
Well, Franklin's a moron.
I'll show you the way to die. Apparently.
Stay sharp.
Don't go that way, you idiots. You have to go this way, you idiots. Don't be idiots, idiots. There we go. I'm hoping that means there's a health terminal around here somewhere.
You know, shit's about to get serious when there's health and ammo right before a room.
Yep.
Wasn't even it was just ammo. No, there was no health. Unless I missed a health terminal back there. Which is a distinct possibility. In fact, let me go back and check and make sure. It was a distinct possibility. Nope, just an energy terminal. Or a, ammo terminal.
And
This is neat to see Excelsior class insides.
Jeffrey's tubes, all I ever do is go through Jeffrey's tubes.
Tubes.
Well, I
Jeffrey
mean, when
tubes.
majority of the turbo lifts are out and shit like that, to get to floor, you kind of have to.
Well, I'm gonna phase this door.
The bridge.
I've made it to the bridge. Hey, Captain.
And a dead captain.
Hey, Captain.
Looks like if Lieutenant Barkley became Data.
Hey, Captain.
Actually, Barkley
Captain.
is in this game.
And now you just pointed to his crotch.
I'm yelling at your balls! Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Ground control to Major Tom's balls.
It's Captain
Tom's
Calloway's balls, just for the record.
At least it's not Cab Calloway's balls. Oh, okay.
Cutscene.
Oh, no. Happening.
Is the captain not dead?
He's dead.
Zombie!
Zombie.
He died from asphyxiation. Well, that's what happens when life support goes down. You can't breathe.
The captain's log is online.
Pretty much.
Captain's log still won't flush.
5.1. We're responding to a distress call from an Atrexian station just outside Federation space. The attack crippled us. I've sent most of my crew to the space station.
Right.
Hope they can protect the Atrexians. I've kept a small skeleton crew led by my security chief. We're gonna try to salvage the ship by
Is it just me or the way he talks looks like a like if you got one of those motion hogs that which somebody talks like ow, 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 ow. Like the space Shantasos?
I've authorized my chief engineer to try an experimental procedure. He's encoding our remaining crew into the transporter pattern buffer. It's risky.
Yeah.
The signals might degrade beyond recovery. But if it works,
Well, I mean, Scotty was in the transporter pattern buffer for decades and decades, and he didn't degrade.
No,
Yeah.
but the other person with him did.
Yeah, fair.
Gerard, let's head back to the transporter.
He's just lucky.
He's also an engineer, so one of the greatest engineers of all time.
That's true.
Arguably, probably the greatest.
Yeah.
Yes,
Are
that's
you-
Chief O'Brien.
He was willing to bend the rules to get shit done, which modern Starfleet engineers. Hey, it's a starship.
Yes,
Secret item.
Take that, whoever was engineer on Voyager.
That would be
Balana Taurus,
I
I
was gonna say
think?
Balana Taurus. Yes,
Yeah.
you are correct, sir.
Jay's never heard of that one, to be honest.
It's really rare.
Well, yeah, mine. I don't know if mine's common or rare, but let's just get back to the game.
Yeah.
I kind of gotta go shortly because I need to get something to eat and stop at
Oh,
comic shop.
I don't expect Mike will be going much longer. It's
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
I'm
well-
about to wrap up for the evening. So that's where I'm supposed to go. Apparently, I just don't know how to get there.
Don't know how to shut that off.
And that's just back to the turbo lift. Q Dallas crew. Okay, well, let's see here. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to go back through the Jeffers tubes.
Jeffrey's tubes. Tubes, Jeffrey's tubes.
You did that joke already, thank you.
Yeah, I know. I just like to repeat it.
You got blood on me, thank you.
I don't know what's that reference to.
I'm a winner chicken dinner, cock-a-doodle-doo. No, you're a lunatic and any cockle-doo.
I'm currently playing with my Star Trek communicator.
That's not where I thought that sentence was going.
there's a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
can-
times where you don't think sentences are going the way how they're going to.
The other
can
day,
probably hear
I
it
went
in
into
the
the bathroom and I took it out and then I shaved it. What? That's not where that sentence was supposed to go.
I woke up this morning and
Your penis
my-
is missing?
yeah, I was gonna mention my penis is missing, so I'm trying to find my dildo.
Well, I mean,
Well, yeah, that's not what Kindness I was thinking about.
wait a minute. I
Oh.
just went right back to where I was.
I don't really have a dildo. Just like to mention it.
I used my finger.
Not like that.
Knifey, spoony.
Knifey spoony. I'm kind of relieved that the so-called Crocodile Dundee reboot was actually just a tourism campaign for Australia.
Actually, Jace, there's like rumors, like there's petition and rumors that might be becoming real thing since people actually enjoyed it, which is rare.
Yeah, no, it is very weird.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect Danny McBride to be Dundee's son. Like maybe Hemsworth,
Ugh.
but he's playing Wally Jr., so I don't know. I was thinking like some sort of Australian actor playing Dundee, not an American comedian. But you can get to that. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. did play an Australian twice.
Wait a minute. Maybe I did go the right way. I don't know anymore. There's
You're
so
lost.
many doors.
You're lost. Well, I would say you're lost in space, but that's.
I'm
not
gonna
saying
die
anything.
in a Jeffries tube.
Worst places to die.
I remember the old Voyager episode, like around the first season, in which something was coming to the spaceship and somebody was trapped in Jeffrey's tube. I forget how it goes, but it like distorts them through time and space.
I don't remember a lot of the Voyager.
Well, it's like first season episode,
Oh,
so it's that long ago. But the distortion didn't kill them; it made them alive. It's just a passing through thing.
Fuck.
well, why don't you save for the night and then you can figure this condemn.
Yes, this is fair.
Dallas. I have to wonder who made the ship Dallas. Like maybe I could look it up, but I was gonna make a dumb Debbie Downer Adam stated. Yeah, thanks. Thanks,
You're welcome.
Mike.
Alrighty, well, we're gonna knock off here for the night, and thanks for watching MVG Live. For future updates, well, obviously show tomorrow.
I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow.
What am I gonna
That's
play
a good
tomorrow?
question.
Maybe we'll continue
Tomorrow's-
playing. Maybe we'll continue playing.
Tomorrow's Thursday, so maybe.
Tomorrow is Thursday for you. Wednesday
Yeah.
for us. I think maybe tomorrow we'll continue playing Brutal Doom, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, of course, right here. For future show updates, facebook.com/mbglive. There's a You Can't Be Serious this Saturday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It is... fuck, I don't remember who's on it now. It's like 3 of the 4 I remember. Arthur's on it, Joe Conway's on it, Dane's on it, and there's a 4th, and I can't remember for the life of me who it is.
I think it was Matt Farker, but I could be wrong.
I think you might be actually wrong. I need to open up my cast. This is why I have spreadsheets. It is okay. It is Arthur Spatchcock, Josh Fredette. It's Joe Conway, Josh Fredette, Joe Conway, Arthur Spatchcock, and Dane Forgione. That is Saturday's show.
Okay.
Yes. And that's You Can't Be Serious on Saturday. And as for tomorrow, tomorrow Brutal Doom. For future show updates, facebook.com/MVGLive. Be sure to follow all of us on Twitter. I'm Quite Mental. Dane is Dana5611. Bill's Bill Carter 17. Marcus Mark T. Gledhill. Jace is Crit Hit Jace. Adam is Adam Bednarczyk. We will see you next time on MPG Live. And until next time, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oyasumi.